That just shows that he knows how to stay on course. It's a hard thing to do down here when you're racing in Baja. We got a couple TTs coming up. We got the Brenthel truck. Look at the lid on this thing. I think they should just take that home and plant some flowers on the lid. Plenty of dirt. We got Tom Robinson in the driver's seat. Tom, what's up, buddy? Welcome to Ensenada. Great work. You got it done.
It's been a long night. I've never seen mud like this down here. You know, we run UTVs in Pennsylvania, and this is what your side-by-side looks like. You don't see this in Mexico. It's a war zone out there in the back muddy sections. People stuck around first gear. Yeah. But it was fun. We got through it. Edgar over there saved my butt a few times, man. We kept this thing running. It broke multiple times. He broke a four-link in the back, broke a wheel bearing. The other wheel bearing's ready to go. This thing's got no brakes right now. But we made it, so that's it. Whatever. And Brian drove the other half, wherever he is, right there. He actually owns the truck. He put the first 800 in.
Let's talk to Brian over here. Congratulations, man. I don't know what they did to your truck. I think you passed it off. It was clean. You know what you could start doing? I don't know. You could grow some strawberries. There's enough dirt on the lid of this thing. We could plant some flowers up there.
Yeah, it's going to keep the Brenthel guys pretty busy buffing this thing out. And but I got to say one thing. The fans were spectacular. We buried this. It wasn't our race. We had a lot of fun, but we got stuck in the silt quite a bit. Around 6:09, we buried this thing. And I went to a local nice lady. She's bringing us waters. And I go, we need some help. And so I offered to pay her kids. And she brought like 30 guys. And they took the roofing off of a greenhouse. And that real wide fabric, it made us a road to get out of the silt. Because we were there 4 hours in that one spot. So I lined the kids up and I'm paying them off. They were so excited. But the people were awesome. And if it wasn't for that group of people, we wouldn't be here. Because we were buried up to the doors in this thing. You know, course went left, I went right. Bad driving mistake, and we just dropped into a wash, and there we sat. So,
you know, they are definitely the best fans in the world. All the Mexicans down here, you know, this is part of their culture, off-road racing. And, you know, I'm sure wherever you were, they didn't have a lot. But what they had, they threw into this trophy truck, and they knew what you were going to do to it. I mean, it did come out. It wasn't going to cover anything when it was done after that. You know, it's so awesome to be down here, you know, and starting in La Paz, all the fans, all the people. I mean, this is a legendary race, you know, the first point-to-point going backwards.
Oh, absolutely. I knew it was going to be a long race. I did the start, and around mile 40, I rolled it. And then we got out of the truck, and there's a gentleman there. He's saying a prayer over me and gives me a holy card to carry. And he goes, put this in your pocket for good luck, you know. So I think he knew it was going to be a long, tough race. But they were, so we gave them some body panels to thank them, and off we went.
Yeah, they're hanging up. Yeah, they're definitely hanging up down there, and I bet they were stoked to find it. And I have to know, is this? Do you prep this truck, or is this the Brenthel guys take care of it? So they're going to trailer it up. You're just going to wash your hands of it, literally, and they got to clean this mud off. I'm sure the boys are going to be bummed. I can't imagine what Brenthel, with the 7 trucks down here, work that's ahead of them. You know, just serious wash job. This is the muddiest race I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're great guys. I mean, we own it. They prep it and maintain it for us. And honestly, if it wasn't for them, we couldn't do this, because there's no way you know, a guy like me could maintain this truck and have it be reliable, because these things finish. You know, how often can you roll it, sink it, smash it, and it keeps going? And it's they build the best truck, I think, and it shows because it's finished. It's finished 4 Bajas now, so it's been a lot of fun.
It's the Energizer Rabbit of score trophy trucks, the Brenthel trucks. Just keep on going.
Absolutely, man. So we'll throw some pizza and donut to Brenthel guys, and they'll wash it and make this thing brand new again for next one. So we'll fix it.
Good deal. And you've got a lot of experience down there. You've Ironman this 3 times on a bike, right?
No, in a truck, 3 times, including that Peninsula one. So it was, it's tough race, brutal race.
It was a good call getting some other drivers.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't train right for this one, and plus Tom's been with me for a while, so I said, why not have a chance driving? So he did great.
Well, great job. You want to thank any sponsors or anybody else that helped you get down here?
Well, I'd like to thank my co-drivers, Pete and Jeff and Edgar, and then my wife who's going to pay for all this to get it fixed. So she's right here.
Yeah. Yeah. She just said, can I use a credit card, hon?
Yeah, there we go. Well, she's paying the credit card too, so.
Good on you. You're a lucky man. Lucky man. Well, great job to you and the rest of the team. And, I'm sure you were super stoked to have the Brenthal guys chasing you around.
Oh, absolutely. They're a great group of guys. They're a lot of fun, too. So we enjoy them.
All right, we'll see you guys in San Felipe. All right, congratulations. Appreciate you guys. Good work.
That was a wild course. Thank you.
That's putting it mildly. I have to get a picture of you guys in the truck. Take a shower, will you? It's beer 32. That sense of accomplishment, unbelievable. You guys earned this one, no doubt about it. Nice. Right on. Thank you. Safe travels home.
But Randy Bluth, I'm going to have him smoke out some Randy Diesel. So, okay.
Randy Bluth.
Randy Bluth. Ready?
We got the diesel power, the smoker, reliable diesel. And I'll tell you what, Randy Bluth sitting in the driver's seat, it is definitely reliable, this diesel. Bringing it to the finish line. Congratulations, my man. Absolutely epic. Getting here to the finish line. Congratulations.
Man, we are stoked to be here. We are stoked. Words can't even describe the efforts and the stories we could write a book just from this race. It goes on and on and on. I don't even know where to start. It's crazy.
It would sound nonfiction, but actually it's fiction.
You just can't, unless you're there, unless you're going over those bumps, unless you're in that silt bed, unless you're digging out. You can't describe it. You can't, unless you experience it, there's just no other, and it's crazy. I mean, the exhaustion and the effort and the support that needs to put in to finish a 1,300-mile race is crazy. So we're glad to be here at the finish line. This truck did awesome. It has a little 4BT Cummins in it, and that little motor just purred along. The stories go on and on and on. I think one of we had an overheating issue, and we were losing coolant, and we couldn't figure out where. And we thought maybe it's the motor, so we needed water. And so as we were driving along, we couldn't keep enough water in the truck. We'd stop, and in fact, I got it down to like 2 minutes. I could put water in the radiator and get back in the truck and put the seatbelt on. And we ran out of water. So the Mexicans, the locals down there, you would just find some people out there camping, and they just would come out of the woodwork and help you, and so it was just so much fun. Anyway.
And something like this reliable diesel, that's your shop, right? You guys built this and prepped this, and it just shows how good a work you guys do. You got this thing to the finish. I mean, absolutely amazing. The only diesel, there's 2 diesels actually, but in your class.
Yeah, it's the only diesel in our class. But yes, reliable diesel. Obviously, built this truck and built a motor, put this whole truck together, preps it, and yes, it finished. So yeah, there's a lot of time and effort that went into this. We had a fire in San Felipe, so we had to redo everything in this truck to put it all back together. But yeah, hey, a good finish here. It goes down in the history books for sure. This is awesome. But yeah, reliable diesel, put it all together. We built diesels there. I mean, the tires, the BFG tires are incredible. Not one flat in 1,300 miles. The BFG tires are bulletproof, and going around silt beds, going through trees and bushes and trying to avoid the silt beds. And I'm like, we're going to get a flat. It just, and we didn't. Not one flat with those BFG tires. The shocks, Fox shocks, incredible. Those whoops are getting huge out there, and you just seemed like the whole suspension is going to fall off of this truck, and it just lives. We're still here. It's incredible how
It keeps on going. I love hearing the local story. I mean, they do. They'll help you do anything for sure. I mean, we've heard so many amazing stories, but you pull in, they're taking the ice out of their cooler, they're pouring Tecate in your radiator, whatever it takes. They're there to help out, right?
It's funny because like Acoplado Racing, I show up, I don't know who they are, and they come out with woodwork. I'm like, hey, you got water? And they all want to give me drinking water. I'm like, no, for the radiator. They're giving me jugs. They're giving me, we're piling it on so we had enough water to get here. So they're handing me sandwiches. They're feeding us. And that went on and on and on. In fact, I told my co-driver, hey, we need water again. We need water again. I said, find a local that have food on their table. And sure enough, you pull up to one, and they're all excited, taking pictures, and they're feeding you. And we had carne asada. And it's just, it's so, it's epic. And the locals are such great people. Love the Mexico people.
Smart move, and if you do it right, heck, you don't even need anything. That could be your pit support. You just got to have enough of those guys. Give them some gas out there, and they fed you too. I mean, yeah, the stories go on, and you couldn't even sit up here all day and tell me all the stories. You won't even remember them all. It'll be months later, but this is how legends are made. Yeah, people that finish this Baja 1000. This is a historic race, the second longest, but by far the roughest, gnarliest one ever. And you got it done in the diesel. Congrats. You want to thank anybody? Some of your sponsors? I think you hit some of them there.
I did hit some, but you know what? The transmission, Fast Motorsports built my transmission. Harley was out there, with Ernest, and they came out and supported us, and the transmission was flawless. We didn't have one problem. Last year we lost the transmission, had to change it out. This year it worked flawless. It's great. He builds a lot of race car transmissions, and I think he's an up-and-coming transmission builder for races. He was out there supporting us. Phil Casey with UTV Inc. He was out there. He stuck around at one of the pits, in San Felipe for a long time, waiting for us, and came in and helped us change the water pump. That's what ended up being the problem. The water pump was leaking water everywhere, and we fixed that. But my biggest sponsor, Scott Bernat with Pilgrim Fence, man, he's like, I call him up and like, hey, we want to do the 1,000. He's like, all right, I'm in. He came out here with his Ford Raptor, and he pre-ran the whole section with his truck and supported us, and brought Brad Ellsworth, who was a good friend of Pistol Pete's, who was struggling a little bit, not feeling great, but he was feeling good enough to come down, and Scott just catered to him and brought him down, and just had a great time with my whole pit crew. My brother James, who co-drove a section, we're both so tired, and he did an awesome job. He owns XIT Construction, and he's a construction guy, so he can really endure. Todd Tingy here right next to me was my co-driver. He started with me and he finished with me, and it's that same story. It's like, hey, we're thinking of doing the 1,000. You in? You want to help me? And he's like, I'm ready. Let's go. And then I had a great team crew. I mean, the list goes on and on, from Adam Grunder to, I had Eric Solheim with Big Nick's Barbecue. He's here. He fed us. We've been pre-running for a week before the race, and then so we've been down here 2 weeks, and it's just been an epic time. We have Ken Clifford and Mike Smith. Yes, of course. And who else am I forgetting? Everybody. Oh, we had such a great team down here. Jeremy flew in from North Carolina to support us here, and it's just been epic. The support group is incredible, and what it takes to do a race like this is awesome. So I mean, motive gear, rigid lights. The lights were awesome all the time. I know I'm forgetting, motive, yeah. Arizona differential, who built my rear end for me, and it held up, not a flaw. In fact, we have 2 or 3 races under it now, and just inspected it. Looks great. Who else are we forgetting? Oh, it's incredible. Anyway.
Yeah, you surround yourself around good people, good things happen, and it just happened to you guys today. You just finished it. Congratulations. I know you want to go get some rest. It's going to be a long trip home. Great work, and we can't wait to see you guys in San Felipe for 2024.
Yeah, and you know me, it's like, quiero agradecer a todos los aquí en México y aquí de Baja, especialmente todos los que viven aquí, todos los que soportan, los que nos dieron comida del diésel, los que nos jalaron del SEAL, que nos sacaron con los mecates, y no, agradecemos todos aquí los de México y por permitirnos venir aquí y gozar de su cultura tan maravillosa y tan bello, y agradecemos a todos aquí. Agradecemos a los oficiales de SCORE poner este epic corrido de este Baja 1000 de La Paz aquí en Ensenada. No, gracias a todos por dejarnos permitir venir y gozar de esta pasión que tenemos.
Todo bueno. Well, felicidades. We'll see you next year.
Thank you. Yep. We'll be it again.
Good job, brother. Awesome. Thanks, man. Right on. Randy Bluth getting it done in the reliable diesel. I can't even see his number. I can't remember his number. Yeah, we're kind of stacking up. Yeah. Go down there for the pictures if you don't mind. Randy, can you go? Yeah, can you take the pictures down here, please? Sorry about that.
The live stream is the audio coming through, but up the speakers here are no bueno.
We got the next BC car up here, BC6. We got Scott in the driver's seat. Kelly is sitting next to him. Oh, Sally, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Welcome to the finish line.
Thank you.
Unbelievable day out there. Tell me about it.
Actually, today was unbelievable. A lot of rain. Rain all through the night. We had a ton of mud at the very end trying to get the car here. They initially had a lot of problems. They had to change the whole gearbox. And Wide Open is an amazing team, amazing group with SCORE and everybody else. So it's an amazing group, and it's a lot of fun to do. Sally, my sister, and Josh Strebel got the whole team together, all 6 of us, so we could go race this and just have a blast. El Pollo Diablos, and we had a great team, and so it worked out well.
Yeah, you're at the finish, and it just shows this whole Wide Open Baja. They do the tours. You got the class down here. It's an arrive and drive. You pay to play, but you come down and have a stellar team that they always get you guys to the finish line. They're right there. They're on it. They know where to be, and they're there when you need them.
Absolutely, that's exactly what they did. And again, it was all 6 of us, so each one of them, everyone's getting stuck in silt, just the other days, and they got us here, just like you said, because they're following along the whole time. And every piece of support, whether it's a ride here or a ride there, they were there the whole time. So Wide Open is an amazing group.
And I got to say, you picked some good. It's not near as muddy as some of these other vehicles, especially even in this underpowered vehicle. There's guys with a foot of mud going up their steering wheel and their hands going through the mud. Crazy. So, hey, it just shows you're a good driver. Be smart, drive smart, try to avoid some. Makes it a little easier down the road.
We did try to avoid that. Plus, we weren't quite sure what was in the puddles, so we wanted to either get around them a little bit more or go a little slower. So,
who drove with you?
We have Josh Strebel started it off. We've got Mike and Denny, and we got Brian, and all 6 of us, Sally Strebel, my sister, and not necessarily in that order, but all 6 drove and got it here. So,
well, congratulations, job well done.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
We hope to see you back next year. You guys are planning on that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Love to hear that. Yeah, we'll keep this BC class going, and there are more cars available. Lots. If you're ready to come out and race with some of these fast drivers right here and arrive and drive, you show up and they take care of everything else. Great job, and yeah, looking forward to San Felipe. We'll see you guys then.
Awesome. Sounds great. Thank you.
Congrats, guys.
Thank you.
5 out of 5. There you go. Hey, so I got to know, Scott, well, you got some Baja mistletoe over here zip tied to the front bumper. What's that all about?
I don't know if I'll say who was driving, but there might have been a sacrifice to one of the trees. Just caught the edge of one of the tires and got us off track and went right straight into it.
But you gave it a ride home, so hey, that's good. I got to see the sights.
Yeah, exactly. And Wide Open was right behind us. Before I could even start jacking the thing up and getting it off the tree, they were right there and helped us get out.
There you go. That was well said right there. That's how good they are. Great job. We'll see you guys next time. So if you're seeing this second car come up, this is their chase vehicle. So they actually, these cars through this gnarly of a course, they actually have a secondary vehicle. These are the guys that prep and build these cars. So it's pretty cool to be able to have that support. You know, they have winches, everything they need. And, yeah, pretty cool to see. They even have a Baja California plate on there, so they drive on the highways. But this is their lifeline right here. So Wide Open crew, can't say enough about it. Check it out at wideopenbaja.com. As I said earlier, they don't only you can come down to any of our 4 World Desert Championship races, but they also do tours. They do tours out of Ensenada to Cabo, day tours, 2-day tours, and they even have some going out of Cabo if you want to go down there and play. And they fly you back. You just such a first-class way to do it. So if you're watching at home and you're interested in ever getting involved in off-road racing, this is the way to do it. You know, the time it takes to prep and build these cars and hope it's right, as any racer knows, you never just build a car your first time and go out. It does happen, but usually they don't finish or they have issues. It takes a while to get everything dialed in, where the whole Wide Open racing team has it dialed in. They have all the parts, the spares. You don't have to do anything. Fly in and just have a good time here in Baja. So wideopenbaja.com, check it out. We still got lots of drivers out there. And, like I said, a finishing rate like no other Baja 1000 on the most brutal Baja 1000 we've ever had. We'll talk to these drivers as they make their way up here to the ramp. .523 full factory effort. Pushing it up. Who's in the driver's seat? Oh, we got Travis Chase. T, what's happening, man? Looking good.
Bunch of shenanigans happened is what it is. So I drove the middle section for Travis Williams yesterday in his spec truck. So we took second yesterday, which is pretty dang cool. And then I hopped in. I wanted to do a finish in my 5 car. This is our personal. And I've never finished. I haven't normally started. So I was like, oh, I want to finish this time. And, man, I was beat, but just kept running into issues and little things kept popping up. And but, hey, we're here, and it looks like we got second for this class too. So, hey, double podium is an awesome Baja 1000, especially the second longest ever.
Unbelievable. 2 cars, you got it. I thought after the first one you'd be like, hey, I'm going to wait off on this, and you guys got this one handled. You're double tough, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, CJ Hutchins ran it to 520, And then I jumped in and ran the whole BFLA loop and all that. But then the Catavenia loop, man, that thing was brutal. That was some of the toughest terrain I've raced in a very long time. And then I got to sit around a little bit, and then I ran this from basically 10:10 to the finish. So, and then with all the rain we got last night, it was just, I mean, you can see it was a freaking mud fest, you know. So, gotta say, Score did a great job of laying this thing out. I really appreciate everything you guys do, and man, that was fun.
Next year, I know you are.
Oh yeah, we always come back. You know, it's one of those deals that the 1,000 always draws you in. The Peninsula runs are our favorite. We won in this car in 2021 with actually the same team, same group of drivers and everything. So we were trying to do a repeat. Didn't happen, but you know what, dude? Anytime you can land on the podium or even finish for that matter, it's a win.
That's well said. Yeah, just to finish, you're a winner in anybody's book. But yeah, to be on the podium, second place, and 2 at the trophy truck too.
Yeah, no, and the spec truck, yeah, that's, I mean, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. It's a great weekend all around for all of us.
I know you got a lot of people you want to thank.
Absolutely. I want to thank my dad. He got in for a little bit. He did all the tractor trail stuff and all that stuff, so I love him. The Schweer family for coming on board. They have the Jägermeister 5 car. Errol is another one of our drivers. Great guy, helps in our shop. All of our co-drivers, my personal co-driver, Jake, Cooter, Casey, Cody, we got all this whole group comes together, puts us together, and dials it in. I also want to thank all my sponsors, guys. BFG, awesome job, no flats. We got Baja Designs, Jake's Fabrics from unbelievable chassis that can withstand 1,310 freaking miles of Baja terrain. So I'm sure I'm forgetting a ton of people, but Ultra Wheels as well. No dented wheels, no nothing. So, hey, thank you guys. Thanks everybody that supports us. My wife, my kids, my mom, my sister, everybody out there that takes time out of their day, calls us at 4 in the morning and goes, why does he stop moving? You know, that keeps us going.
Yeah, it's good to have that support, and especially all these guys and gals out here. You guys did a hell of a job. Congratulations, and we'll see you back in San Felipe.
Absolutely. We'll see you there.
All right, buddy. Go get this thing washed up, will you?
I'm going to have to. Thanks, guys.
All right, we're bringing it up. 29-29. Damian Velasco bringing her home. Damian, congratulations, brother. How'd it go out there?
It was really fun. A lot of mud towards the end. It's our first Baja 1000, and which better one to start than the one going backwards? Yeah.
Yeah, you picked a good one. This was definitely a legendary one. Any issues with the car throughout the day or the 2 days?
We had a couple blown CV joints, a couple blown tires, but besides that, the car ran good.
Team came together. You were able to limp it into the pits.
Sure. Yeah. I want to thank first Dad, Mom, all the family that came out and helped us. ZRP, Tender Tire, Method Race Wheels, Summer Brothers Racing, 56 Industries, and yeah, everyone that helped us out.
Where are you from, Damian?
We're from Agua Dulce, California.
Oh, epic! Yeah, well, great race. So first Baja 1000. So I know you're hooked. You're going to be getting back home and wash this thing up and be talking about San Felipe. You coming back for the whole series next year?
Yeah, we'll be here March for the 250.
All right, we'll be waiting for you. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Carmelitas. Jesús Méndez Jr. Felicidades. Muy largo correr, 2 días. Aquí está en la meta. Felicidades.
Así es, después de 48 horas de carrera, estamos en meta. Fue un desafío, como siempre, vencer la baja, muy bueno. Un camino largo, un poco de todo, tanto andar en sierra, andar en talcos, nos tocó lluvia, mucha lluvia, se hacían arroyos, cauces de agua. La verdad que pues nos pedía cada vez más el terreno. Estuvo muy bonita la carrera, me gustó mucho. Y lo volvería a hacer otra vez, volvería a correr en esta pista.
Este Baja 1000 tiene todo, es muy loco.
Sí, así es, tiene todo, está muy completa, pero siempre es algo muy importante venir bien preparados, traer a la gente pues indicada. En este caso yo los traía, gracias a ellos estoy aquí en meta. Sentíamos que no íbamos a llegar, pero aquí estamos.
Es importante, Carmelitas Racing tiene muchos patrocinadores. ¿Te gustaría decir gracias a ellos?
Sí, quisiera darle gracias, como lo dije ahorita, a todo mi equipo. Por ello estoy aquí, aquí en Jamao, a pocas millas de llegar. Había un atorón, había lluvia, no había por dónde pasar. Le tuve que buscar un camino para no pararme porque el carro también venía fallando. Y le pegué a un camino encementado. Se quebró el frente, pero gracias a mi equipo, ellos fueron los que hicieron que el carro estuviera aquí, no yo. Ellos fueron. Ellos lo arreglaron cuando pensábamos que no había solución, que era un DNF. Aquí estamos ahorita presentes por ellos. Quiero agradecer a ellos en especial, a mis copilotos, a Antonio y a Jordan, que Jordan también es mi patrocinador de Spartan UTV, KWI, Tensor, Method, Aerodynamics. Gracias por el apoyo. Al equipo del sur, al equipo de Rodimiro Maya, al equipo del 20 y al equipo de Alexis López de San Felipe. Gracias por todo y aquí estamos en meta.
¿Dónde está tu padre?
Viene en camino, estaba acá en el libramiento, en la carretera.
Okay, dice hola para mí, por favor. Pues felicidades otra vez. Bien trabajo, bien correr. Nos vemos en San Felipe.
Así es, hay que prepararnos para San Felipe. Este siguiente año va a ser un buen año, estoy seguro.
Vámonos. Good job, my friend. $5.58. Luis Herrera. we'll let Louis open the door here. If he could open it, I don't know, it might be stuck with mud. Yes, that's all you needed to do. How you doing, brother? Good times out there. You're nothing but a mud smile.
I'm exhausted. Well, what a mission. What a journey. We did it. We prepped the car. We prepped the team from all over. Riders from La Paz, Tijuana, San Diego, Oregon, Idaho, and Los Angeles, where I'm from.
From all over the place, and you brought it together, yeah. Yeah, headed a race prep. You guys build one heck of a machine. Any issues out there with the car?
Just a couple of small things. The butterfly on the carburetor was getting stuck. We cut the springs, made that throttle cable go back, and the front suspension went out on us, but we held it together the last 200 miles to make it home.
Not only did it hold together, you just won the 56th running of the Score BFGoodrich Baja 1000.
That's right. Woo! So awesome. We had never seen La Paz, and this time we got to see the whole thing. So I'm happy.
Yeah, and how about the fans leaving down there? Unreal going out of La Paz. They let us go 60 miles an hour down the Malecon, and that's something that's never been done.
You know what? We saw a couple of Malecons today, or over the last 47 hours and 33 minutes was our finishing time. The Malecon in La Paz, the one in Loreto, and now here in Ensenada, our favorite.
How was Loreto?
Loreto was beautiful at night. We love it. That's the only town we had ever seen trying this race before. That's as far south as we had been. So it was happy to just roll right through there this time.
Was there a lot of people out on the streets?
You know, when we went through, it was probably like 3 or 4 in the morning, but there was still people out there, still fans. So it's awesome. The sport down here is loved by all. I love it.
Absolutely, and I know you got some people you want to thank.
Definitely, I want to thank my whole race team. I want to thank my mocha and my boys at home, my mom, my sister, baby Liv, and everybody who came in to sponsor us for this race. ArcLight Dynamics, As You Please, Mind Racing. We got a whole bunch of fans and family on our social media who I heard were giving us props the whole night. And everybody here, they did a great job. We came together, and we put together a winning package.
Yeah, you definitely have a lot of fans here. ¿Te gustaría decir algo en español?
Sí, los quiero a todos los de México. De ahí son mi familia. Y yo sé que el bolcho está en el corazón de todos y en el corazón mío. El bolcho por vida. Saludos.
Saludos. Did you hit all your sponsors? Anybody else?
Yeah, I think I got them all. Oh, what am I saying? The big blue sticker on the front of the hood and on the skid plate and on the roof and on all the doors. King Shocks.
That's a very important part of this equation for sure. Nothing better than having those.
You know what? Those shocks saved our race because our leaf springs went out and it was just the shocks taking the pounding for the last 200 miles. So props to them. And Albert at King Shocks, the homie, we love him.
Yeah, Albert's a cool cat. King Shocks, definitely a class act, and not only that, they make the best shocks on the planet. Well, great work, and we'll see you back in San Felipe. Get this thing prepped up, and we'll go race in 2024. And we'll see you tonight at the awards ceremony.
You got it. Car wash first. See you guys.
Car wash first. All right. Great job.
745, Luis Javier Beltran. Right here, Luis. And Aldo Romero is the right now last name. It is Aldo Romo. Aldo Romo, sorry. Aldo Romo. 745. That's Luis.
We got Luis Javier Beltran. Felicidades. You made it to the finish line. Congratulations.
Gracias, gracias. Muchas gracias. Aquí estamos por fin. Después de 2 días de cambiamos motor, echar mecánica, nos pasó de todo, pero aquí estamos en la meta.
¿Un motor nuevo?
Sí, bueno, no tan nuevo, pero que funcionaba.
Para otro.
Sí.
Mucho trabajo tu equipo, es muy importante, tiene bien equipo.
Sí, sí. Quiero ahí agradecer a Arad Flores de La Paz, que nos prestó su taller para terminar el carro, y pues a toda la gente que nos apoya. Al taller Pillos, a toda la gente que anda aquí, pues muchas gracias, la familia, todos los amigos.
La troca tiene patrocinadores, ¿te gustaría decir gracias a ellos?
Sí, gracias a Integradora, a esos Design, y ahí pues a todos los que formaron parte de este equipo.
Todo bien, felicidades, tu carrera a San Felipe 250.
Aferrados que ellos manejaron una sección de esta, a Santa Cruz también, a Pillos y pues a Beltrán Racing. Muchas gracias.
Perfecto, correr la 2024.
Pues ojalá se haga.
Sí, mejor sí.
A lo mejor.
Ok, a lo mejor sí. Ok, bien correr, nos vemos.
Nos vemos, gracias.
¿Dónde está Aldo? Driver record. Aldo Romo. Ven, compa, ¿qué tal? Felicidades. Tiene bien equipo, un motor nuevo, mucho trabajo ellos. 2 días, muy loco.
Mucho trabajo. No quiso el motorcito el primer día, no quiso correr el troque y ayer corrió como nunca. Y remontamos un poco de posiciones. Todo bien.
Está bien, muy felicidades. Mejor te gusta, me gusta mirar tú en San Felipe.
Sí, también el calorcito. Muy bueno. Las cheves.
Ándale, ok. Felicidades otra vez, ok, nos vemos.
cuisines, and historical influences create surprising combinations and unexpected delights around every corner. We welcome you with the most revolutionary cuisine in Mexico, complete with a sky full of magical sunsets. Welcome to the Million-Star Hotels. If you're looking for something astonishing, we hold the most important wine regions in all of Mexico, next to the best tacos in the world. Welcome to our own revolutionary and delicious version of Chinese food. Here, the sublimely unexpected is our norm. It's our pleasure to welcome you to our beautiful state, Baja California, where everyone is always welcome.
Welcome to the heart of the Southwest, the land of vibrant sunsets, cacti, and heat that can knock you right off your feet. And what better way to experience the heat of the Southwest than with ass-kicking hot sauce? Authentically made with the finest peppers and spices, our hot sauce packs a punch that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. So whether you're a fan of spicy food or just looking to add some heat to your life, give our hot sauce a try. Ass-kicking hot sauce, the perfect way to heat things up. Have an ass-kicking day.
Love of off-roading is what drives us here at Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry. And it was John Curry's own off-roading adventures that inspired him to push the limits of his vehicles, build the best performing, strongest, most durable products on the market today. That's what he's been doing since the 70s. And it's what he continues to do to this day. Progress and innovate new off-road products for your racing and off-road vehicle needs. So for the finest, most cutting-edge sales and services around, trust Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry, where we don't just make it, we live it.
Pato loco. Yeah. I don't know. No, I don't really do. Yeah, I don't do that. They got theirs. Who's in the car? I'm gonna sing them. It is outdoors in the car.
El Jefe 101 Al Torres. ¿Qué pasa, amigo? ¿Tiene bien correr?
Estuvo muy difícil la carrera, pero todo bien. Tuvimos una volteada, ponchada, lo típico. y el piloto que iba a acabar la carrera no pudo acabarla porque le cayó mucho lodo en los ojos y tuve que repetirla a manejar otra vez el auto para llegar a la meta.
Muy duro, muy largo. We'll let him take his off. Está muy loco la pista.
Muy difícil, es la peor baja 1000 que he tenido. Ha sido una pista muy demandante, el clima, todo muy cabrón.
Tiene todo muy cabrón. Well said.
El reto es para la baja. Eso es el reto, chingón.
Esta es la baja 1000.
Vencer a la baja es lo bonito.
¿Tiene problemas de carro?
Sí, muchos. Un eje, ponchadas, bomba de aceite en la milla 80, le tuvimos que reparar la bomba de aceite. Nos volteamos en la milla 660. Volvimos a desvoltear el carro. ¿Qué más tuvimos? ¿Qué fue otro problema? Pues la lluvia. Mucho lodo. Fuck. Pero aquí estamos en la meta.
Tiene bien, your team, tu equipo, muy buenos ellos, mucho trabajo para ti.
Mucho trabajo para todo el equipo, para los amigos, los familiares de Al Torres, todos, para el papá, Wolfpack, todos los amigos que tenemos que nos ayudan. Y muchas gracias a BFGoodrich, Fox, Chucks, Off-Road Pete, Ocean Miss, muy buen patrocinador. Muchas gracias a todos ellos.
Está buenos, for sure. ¿A cuántas veces correr la baja 1000?
Aproximadamente como 5 o 6 bajas 1000 llevo.
Nada más difícil.
Nada más. Esta fue la más difícil. Ha sido la más difícil.
Sí, tu equipo, ¿cuántos pilotos?
4 pilotos.
Igual para 2024.
Maybe sí. Claro que sí. Esperemos que sí.
Well, felicidades.
Muchas gracias a todos y
nos vemos en San Felipe.
Yeah, claro que sí. Con carro nuevo. Con carro nuevo vamos a andar en San Felipe.
Un carro nuevo. Ándale, listo.
Otro carro Jimco.
Un nuevo Jimco. Yeah. Ellos muy buenos.
Sí, muy buenas marcas de Jimco y ha jalado muy bien.
¿Cuántos años es este carro?
Oh, fuck, no sé, muchos. En el equipo como unos 6 años.
Listo para otro nuevo. Well, felicidades. Me gusta mirar tu carro nuevo en San Felipe. Nos vemos.
Claro que sí, ahí nos vemos. Muchas gracias.
Right on record. Eric Baboka.
1625 coming in hot. Eric Pavolka. Welcome to the finish line, brother. Oh, you look good. Don't worry about the mud. You're not hiding anything. You got a lap full of it. How was it out there, man? Just a brutal course.
Yeah, it added some more surprises. The mud was definitely an additional surprise that we weren't expecting to go mud bogging. So yeah, we had a few troubles. Probably into the night. When was it? I'm actually confused. What day? I was supposed to get in yesterday morning, and I didn't get in till last night. So it was going really good for the first, 500-600 miles, and then we had some electrical gremlins. and then little bits of issues here and there. But we just kept pushing through, really.
Getting it done, and it takes a great team. You want to thank some of them?
Yeah, obviously, Andy DeVerselli, my good friend that started it. And then I made 2 new friends, Mario with the pilots team, and JP. So, and then co-writers and all kind of people, just making it happen.
It takes an army to make it happen. Yeah, you've been doing work. Of course you're a little tired. I totally get it. I know you have some great sponsors on the side of this car, too. Anybody else you want to thank?
Obviously, Major Performance. Racing engines are awesome. Dave Foltz transmissions. We've ran this new tranny. We've done every mile this year of every score race, and Dave Foltz has helped make it happen. Danny Fodderl has really helped out a lot. Obviously, BFG tires, always come through.
You got to have those on there. Yeah, we've been hearing this course is one of the most brutal, and I've never heard so many people say they did not get one flat tire on the BFGoodrich tires.
Check the box for me too. No BFG class.
That's unbelievable. I mean, that's unheard of. It's like if you're not running BFGoodrich, you have no business being down here.
I agree with that. Actually, I really do. They put a lot into it, and it's a good tire.
Well, I know you need some rest, Eric. We're looking forward to next year. You'll be racing with us for the whole series, I'm sure. Again.
Of course.
All right, buddy. We'll see you in San Felipe. Safe travels home, and good work getting here to the finish line.
Yeah, thanks for putting on a crazy race. Appreciate it.
Oh, wait till we have in store for you next year. We're already working on that. We'll see what we have.
Yeah, that's why we race score, because they make the surprises happen, keep us on our toes.
It's always a surprise down here. Well, great job.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Class 16, 1-2-1600, one of the toughest classes. It's old school cool. That's where it all started back in the day. And to see Eric bringing that line is pretty cool and pretty special. Everybody that finished this race, they're just ecstatic about that. We're going to go to some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back with more interviews right here from the ramp for the 56th running of the BFGoodrich Tires Score Baja 1000, brought to you by K&N. Stay tuned.
off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the road is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
The ultimate adventure tool, with all the storage to hold even more adventure tools. The all-new, adventure-ready Bronco Sport.
Ensenada. For those who are looking to expand their culinary horizons, a place where the adventures of the sky, valleys, and oceans come together. Ensenada, the capital of Mexican wine.
The finishing touches of any off-road vehicle are the things you add to make it your own. That's why we've developed a full collection of over 70 Polaris-engineered accessories specifically designed for Pro R. Created in partnership with some of the biggest names in the off-road aftermarket, there are custom wheels and tires, full aluminum doors, steel rock sliders, stylized mirrors and bumpers, innovative storage solutions, Rockford Fosgate premium audio upgrades, and even a high-visibility rigid chase light to help groups stay together. 3 distinct collections, Dune, Desert, and Rugged Trail, help organize all the choices so it's easy to find exactly what you want. Every single accessory was developed in parallel with the vehicle itself, so the look is seamless and installation is easy. Polaris. Think outside.
The K&N intake I installed on my truck really transforms the way it drives. I use my truck all day for work, and I drive in a lot of different environments. It's never let me down, but it didn't have that extra kick that I craved. K&N intake gives my truck that extra edge in both performance and protection, and it sounds awesome when I step on the gas. Bottom line, with the K&N intake, my truck and I can handle any situation.
Rocks. Sand. Heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
Yeah, I got that right turn. We're good. Meet us at the front town group up. At 10-4. Yeah, for sure, dog. Good little driver. Straight on through.
driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for? Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
2022 Score World Desert Champions in Class 11. We got this young man, Hector Sarabia. You get on out, Ben. Finishing this year's Baja 1000. Felicidades, congratulations.
Sin palabras, una experiencia muy chingona, la verdad. Pero pues primero que nada, pues algo muy nuevo, ¿no? La Paz, Ensenada, y pues inolvidable, ¿no? Cómo son las cosas, ¿no? Y pues nos tocó correr de noche, con lluvia. Luego las últimas secciones de la pista, pues bien difíciles, mucho lodo. Y pues gracias a toda la familia, a los amigos. Hicimos equipo con Salomón de Los Cabos, un muy buen elemento en el equipo que nos ayudó mucho en la cuestión de la logística en Baja California Sur. A mi papá también, que una excelente logística que hizo, todas las seguimos al pie del cañón y pues todo se llegó a la perfección. Lamentablemente pues no pudimos obtener un primer lugar o uno de los 3 primeros, pero pues sí el objetivo de llegar a la meta, ¿no? Y pues agradecerle a mi abuelo, que él es el que a todos nos trae y nos alborota. Él es el bueno, ¿no? Del que nos trae para arriba y para abajo. Y pues gracias a él tenemos muy bonitas experiencias en este ámbito que son las carreras, ¿no? Pues es algo que viene de tradición de la familia y pues va a seguir en tradición, ¿no? Y pues aquí seguimos, un poquito enlodado el carro, pero agradecerle a mi abuelo especialmente, ¿no? Que él es el que nos trae a todos para arriba y para abajo en esto, y pues a seguirle echando ganas.
¿Esta primera vez correr con tu abuelo, tu papá?
No, de hecho corrimos, mi primera Baja 1000 manejando peninsular fue en el 2021 y la ganamos en Ensenada, La Paz. Pues este año no se pudo, pero pues esperemos que otro año se pueda, ¿no? A poderla ganar.
Esta carrera es mucho más loco, es más larga, más todo, más polvo, la lluvia es muy difícil.
Sí, o sea, muy difícil en el aspecto de, pues, de desgaste emocional, mental, físico, de que tienes que irte hasta La Paz, así como lo hacen los que vienen de Baja California Sur, pero pues para nosotros es algo muy nuevo, logística, todo, ¿no? Fue mucho cansancio, ir manejando carros de chase y luego manejar carros de carreras y luego irte para allá y para acá, pero pues la verdad todo se puede gracias a los que nos apoyan, ¿no? Como te comento, hicimos mancuerna con diferentes pilotos que son muy experimentados, son maestros para mí, podría decirlo. Porfirio Gutiérrez, que lleva ahorita, cumple, ¿cuántos? 50 años corriendo, y pues todo ahorita pues es nuestro maestro, ¿no? Esteban Ruiz, Salomón Salvatierra, los copilotos, Juan Carlos Arabia, Ricardo Rodríguez, todo el equipo, la familia siempre, Filemón también, o sea, todos somos, todo este equipo es conformado por pura familia, ¿no? Y estamos muy contentos de eso. O sea, a lo mejor no fue triunfo, pero este logro no es nomás de una persona que aparece en piloto de récord, que es el nombre, ¿no? Sino que es todo el equipo, ¿no?
Nada es más importante en la familia. Toda familia es bien, es más bueno para el reloj.
Sí, pues, o sea, todo es alrededor de la familia. Todas las decisiones en el equipo se toman considerando las opiniones de los participantes de la familia, y pues es lo bonito, ¿no? De este deporte, cómo lo hemos formado a base desde mi bisabuelo hasta mi abuelo, mi papá también, todo se, ¿no? Por parte ahorita el equipo es por parte de mis abuelos, de la familia Sarabia, pero por parte de mi papá, de la familia Martínez, o sea, siempre hacen mancuerna, nos ayudan, andan para arriba y para abajo con nosotros, y se les agradece infinitamente por todo el apoyo, ¿no? Independientemente que no tengan nuestros apellidos, pero ahí están como si lo portaran, ¿no? Apoyándonos en el equipo.
El nombre Sarabia es muy famoso en todo México.
Sí, pues viene gracias a mi bisabuelo, ¿no? Que fue el primer mexicano en correr una Baja 500 en 1967. 69, perdón, y pues desde él se fomenta todo, ¿no? Se forma todo, y pues lamentablemente ya no está con nosotros, pero dejó una gran tarea y dejó, pues ahora sí que gran escuela, ¿no? Para aprender.
Está bien, felicidades.
Gracias.
Abuelo, we have to say felicidades a toda la familia, el equipo. Tiene bueno, tú correr, ¿cuántos años?
40.
40, chingón.
Tenemos 90, él y yo. Ya completamos 100 con cualquiera de estos que andan aquí.
Sí, es muy famoso, clase 11. Todo pilotos, tú correr ellos, ay, no bueno, Sarabias aquí, no bueno, yo no campeón. Pero esta carrera más difícil, ¿tiene problemas la carro?
Pues mira, tuvimos un detalle muy especial, que estuvimos a punto de abandonar la carrera en la mañana. Porfirio había arrancado el carro, y cuando se dirigía parte de nuestro equipo a Santa Rita, al Médano, para hacer un cambio de copiloto, mi yerno Ricardo, que por aquí está, tuvo un accidente y...
Lo que pasó que en el chase que teníamos nosotros tuvo un accidente, pero afortunadamente todo salió bien, no hubo lastimados, pero todo muy bien. Estoy muy emocionado. Es que con esta carrera 1000 son 50 años, cumplo 50 años corriendo, y gracias a Dios todos estamos bien. El accidente pues surgió, pero Ricardo, que fue el que tuvo el accidente, está en muy buenas condiciones, los acompañantes también, y estamos muy emocionados, y sobre todo por cumplir los 50 años corriendo y con toda esta gente tan linda que nos apoya.
Todo reloj, mucho amor para la familia, todo.
Sí, gracias a Dios, aquí está toda la familia, y pues me han dado la oportunidad de completar mis 50 años corriendo, y gracias a Arabia, a su nieto, a toda la familia tan bonita que está aquí. Un amigo también del sur, que fue copiloto, él y yo arrancamos, y después siguió Sarabia, Esteban, y luego él terminó el cerro. Pero todo muy bien, gracias a Dios.
Perfecto, felicidades.
Gracias.
Ya me recuperé. Estuvo muy difícil porque ahí en Santa Rita paramos el carro un rato, pues porque obviamente nos sentíamos pues comprometidos, ¿no? Pero pues ya platicamos Porfirio y yo y dijimos, bueno, pues Ricardo está bien, los muchachos que iban con él están bien, jalamos el carro a un lugar seguro y pues seguimos la carrera, ¿no? Y la verdad tuvimos muchísimos problemas con la suspensión del carro, gracias a Esteban Ruiz, a Salomón, a Ángel Luna de Tijuana, a Diego, que nos apoyó muchísimo, y sus amigos, Adrián, creo, muchas gracias, que vinieron desde La Paz y se vinieron hasta acá con nosotros ahorita, a ver cómo lo regresamos ahora.
Sí, de pilotos, de copilotos, y igual importante pilotos.
Sí, y también muy agradecidos con Baja Designs por su patrocinio, con King, también con mi primo Alberto y con toda la gente de King que siempre nos han apoyado mucho. Y toda la gente que nos apoya, Instant de México también nos apoyó, Yokohama también, un agradecimiento muy especial a Yokohama porque no estábamos este año en su programa de patrocinio y sin embargo hablamos con ellos y pues nos patrocinó, ¿no? También quisiéramos agradecer, aunque no pudimos esta ocasión utilizar sus llantas, a BFGoodrich, a Nate por su buena disposición de apoyarnos para que pudiéramos correr, pero pues por cuestiones técnicas y cuestiones mecánicas en esta ocasión no pudimos, pero Nate nos abrió la puerta para patrocinarnos y le estamos muy agradecidos por eso. A lo mejor más adelantito ya podemos usar otro carro, otras cosas para poder contar con su apoyo, ¿no?
Tú 40 años correr, sabes, es muy importante el equipo, igual la parte de su carro, la King, todo, Yokohama Tires, necesito toda parte es bueno para que la meta.
Sí, también ahorita un agradecimiento muy especial a una empresa que está en formación, Venom Rines, es una empresa de Estados Unidos que va a empezar a hacer rines para promoverlos en las bajas, y pues nos hicieron unos rines, no los pudimos correr con ellos, pero pensamos que el próximo año los vamos a utilizar y estamos muy agradecidos por la confianza de toda esa gente y por todo el mundo que nos apoya en esto, ¿no? A mi sobrino David Vázquez por su apoyo de un montón de cosas que nos apoyó, de dinero, a su papá y a toda la familia, ¿no? No sé si me olvida, Ramón Padilla, a mis hijas, a Nicole, Salomón, muy especial por su apoyo, por su apoyo también con lo del accidente. Tuvimos muy buen apoyo. A mi hermano Juan Carlos se aventó muchas horas de copiloto y pues a todos agradecerles, ¿no? Su apoyo, y como dice mi nieto, pues para la otra viene lo que queríamos. Hoy era terminar la carrera por ser la primera vez que es de La Paz aquí, pero más que nada por lo que nos había pasado y que somos una familia unida. Y con los amigos que tenemos, con Porfirio, con Esteban, que allá está metido, nunca le gusta subir a ningún lado el cabrón, pero él sabe que lo estimamos mucho a Esteban, al Tevi. Él le echó mecánica al carro junto con Salomón y su equipo, pero muchas veces, no una vez, tuvimos muchos problemas con al Johnny, Betancourt por aquí anda, también su apoyo muy incondicional con nosotros, anduvo siempre apoyándonos en la noche. Antonio Martínez, que también se la rifó en San Felipe para con nosotros, vino de copiloto. Pues no se me sienta nadie, pero fue algo muy, como dice mi nieto, en equipo y de familia, y que sigan nosotros. Por aquí tenemos ya futuros pilotos, a Matías, a Regina, a mi Piojo por ahí anda, y otros que al rato van a Santiago, que ya va a correr, aquel que anda allá, y allá andamos.
Está muy especial a correr con familia, con buenos amigos, nada más bueno. Felicidades a todos, listo por San Felipe, nos vemos en San Felipe.
Vamos a ver el año que entra qué pasa. Ahorita a descansar, este año ya corrimos muchas veces y también hay que descansar la cartera tantito porque está cabrón.
Limpia el carro, por favor.
¿Mande?
Llave el carro, por favor.
La llave del carro.
Muy sucio.
Ah, sí. Mañana lo lavamos. Gracias a Dios llovió mucho aquí en Ojos Negros y pues se ensució un poquito, pero lo vamos a lavar.
Excelente. Felicidades todo equipo, de familia. Muy bueno. ¡Viva las Arandas!
Protector.
Yeah.
Vete, Kili. Ahí está. Bájalo.
752, Jorge Mendez, rider of record, 752.
Gracias. Oh, gracias. How are you? Bien platicar. Hey, could I get a couple batteries, please?
All right, I'm going to pass it off to mi copiloto, Gabriel Garcia. Hey, it's been great. You know, you finally got to get a little nap. We've been running hard, but the cars have been coming through. I'll tell you what, buddy, I'm saying we have like close to 250 vehicles that have crossed. It's an absolutely amazing finishing rate. So there's still a lot more. I think there's like 30 more that they think can finish within that time limit. So go talk to them, Gabriel. See what their story's like and how they did out there on course.
Yeah, for sure, buddy. Thank you. Good morning to everybody, and trying to take a nap and see you in the ceremony hour. Así que les habla Gabriel Garcia. Estamos en la meta de la edición 56 de la BFGoodrich Baja 1000 presentada por los filtros K&N. Así que viene el siguiente vehículo. Vamos a platicar con el piloto. Otro equipo de la Armada Mexicana llegando. Ya llegó el Espíritu de Ensenada. También llegó Oliver Flemate en la clase 11 y el Trophy Truck Spec. Y viene este clase 7 Stock X. Vamos a platicar con el piloto. Unos momentos más y ya todo el equipo después de una odisea bastante entretenida por toda la península de Baja California. Mucho lodo. Jorge Méndez, clase 7 Stock X. Vamos a platicar con él. Y pues se baja de este Ford Ranger llegando a la meta. Vamos a platicar con ellos que están festejando después de una larga odisea todo el equipo. ¿Cómo nos encontramos, Jorge?
Jorge Méndez.
¿Qué tal la experiencia de correr la Baja 1000?
Muy buena, muy gratificante. Todo el esfuerzo que se hizo de nuestros compañeros, de nuestros amigos, de nuestros patrocinadores. Pues aquí estamos, ya, después de tantas horas y llegó el carro, como debe ser.
Jorge, ¿cómo dividieron la ruta? ¿Quiénes se subieron a manejar este Ford Ranger?
Pues mira, batallamos mucho con los palcos, allá por Loreto, por aquel lado. Nos arriesgamos a no recorrer y a ver lo que pasaba. Y después de eso, pues tuvimos esos inconvenientes de estar ahí horas parados, pero después de todo, del equipo, el esfuerzo del equipo, pues estamos aquí, ¿no?
Jorge, ¿quién le tocó arrancar allá en La Paz, la Baja 1000?
Alex Vázquez, mi compadre Alex Vázquez fue el que arrancó con Rodrigo Zurita. Ellos dos se arrancaron las primeras millas. Y después Jesús Alejandro de Melgoza Race Prep 2. Y luego así nos fuimos rotando hasta llegarlo aquí a la meta.
¿Habías corrido previamente alguna Baja 1000?
Sí, ya nos había tocado con otros equipos y nosotros en otro carro, pero esta vez, fue la primera de este carro.
¿Qué tal la ruta? Fueron más de 1000 millas entre La Paz y Ensenada, imagino complicado, pero a la vez divertido para todos ustedes.
Sí, claro, lo que nos pega es las horas, ¿no? De estar despiertos, la presión y la competencia, obviamente, ¿no? Que traemos atrás otros competidores, ¿no? Que hay que estarles dando batalla. Muy buenos, por cierto.
Jorge, ¿quiénes son los patrocinadores de ustedes?
Cortés Transmisiones, aquí lo tenemos presente, nuestro transmisionero de cabecera, Juanco Performance, está AR, equipo de seguridad, Baja Racing Shop, Martínez Racing, que también son compañeros de categoría, son colegas de categoría que por cierto llevan en primero, felicidades a ellos. Veloz, ¿quién más? Ger, un equipo de una categoría 7 libre, también nos apoya mucho. Y por mencionar, espero no se me olvide ningún otro. No sé, ahorita no los traigo en mente.
¿Qué tal el lodo de San Felipe para acá? Supimos que llovió mucho los últimos días.
Sí, muy batalloso. A pesar de que el carro ya venía muy lastimado, muchas millas después de eso, de por sí el lodo no es controlable. Y ya con una suspensión muy cansada fue un poquito más tardado. Fue lento nada más, fue lo que nos hizo.
¿Qué tal de gente todavía en la ruta esperando por ustedes? ¿Había gente?
Sí, había algunas personas, se ve como que estaban ahí amanecidas, ¿no? Que estaban ahí queriendo, entusiastas, ahí echando porras. Que siente muy bien, ¿no? Que estén hasta horas de la noche, en la mañana, madrugada, todas horas, animándonos, ¿no? Para aventar ese plus que nos hace falta para llegar.
Jorge, ¿a quién le dedicas esta Baja 1000?
A todos ellos, a mi familia principalmente, que me apoya, ¿no? Que nos deja faltar en las noches y en la preparada de todo el carro. Y a mis amistades, que son todas las que están aquí, y los patrocinadores que ya mencionamos, ¿no? Pero principalmente a ellos, que son los que se desvelaron junto con nosotros, son los que apoyaron económicamente, físicamente, moralmente, y aquí están todavía.
Claro que sí, Jorge, pues este por una cerveza para ti, imagino que traes mucha sed y también mucha hambre.
Sí, claro, sí, hay que descansar, hay que comer, sí.
Perfecto, Jorge, felicidades, gracias por participar con nosotros en esta Baja 1000.
Gracias a ustedes.
Vamos a platicar con Alex, que arrancó la carrera allá en La Paz. Alex, ¿qué tal se portó la palomilla allá en el malecón de La Paz?
La verdad, increíble, no, nos tocó, desde el arranque nos tocó hasta, yo dejé el carro en la milla 200 y se te enchina la piel al ver cómo la gente te apoya y te alienta, es increíble.
Por último, ¿a quién le dedicas, Alex, esta carrera? Me imagino que a tu familia, amigos.
Sí, así es, principalmente a mi esposa, a mis hijos, mis padres y sobre todo a mis compañeros. Este equipo, más que equipo, es familia y somos una familia todos.
Claro que sí, Alex, pues este tipo de fotografías, muchas felicidades por terminar esta edición 56 de la Baja 1000 y esperamos vernos el próximo año en alguna otra carrera de Score International.
Que así sea.
Gracias, Alex.
Gracias.
Pues la escucharon otro equipo mexicano finalizando esta edición 56 de la BFGoodrich Baja 1000 presentada para todos ustedes por los filtros KN. Recuerden, hoy a las 7:30 dentro del Centro Salón Social del Riviera Ensenada, en el Salón Catedral, se va a llevar a cabo la ceremonia de premiación encabezada por WhatsApp, la voz oficial de Score International. Seguimos esperando más vehículos que estén llegando a este mismo punto. Hoy se levanta lo que es la meta para que toda la gente esté al pendiente y pueden venir a comprar los souvenirs oficiales. Están los diferentes camiones de Score International, pueden comprar camisetas, chamarras, los programas oficiales y también, ¿por qué no? Más tarde el tequila oficial que va a estar a la venta en la ceremonia de premiación, al igual que algunos souvenirs de esta edición 56 de la Baja 1000. Mi nombre es Gabriel Garcia, vamos a hacer una pausa comercial y volvemos con más.
Everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
finishing touches of any off-road vehicle are the things you add to make it your own. That's why we've developed a full collection of over 70 Polaris-engineered accessories specifically designed for Pro R. Created in partnership with some of the biggest names in the off-road aftermarket, there are custom wheels and tires, full aluminum doors, rock sliders, stylized mirrors and bumpers, innovative storage solutions, Rockford Fosgate premium audio upgrades, and even a high-visibility rigid chase light to help groups stay together. 3 distinct collections, Dune, Desert, and Rugged Trail, help organize all the choices so it's easy to find exactly what you want. Every single accessory was developed in parallel with the vehicle itself, so the look is seamless and installation is easy. Polaris. Think outside.
I got that right turn. We're good. Meet up at the compound group up. At 10-4. Yeah, for sure, dog. Good little driver. Straight on through.
You won't believe what a K&N intake will do for your truck. I thought a cold air intake would just make my truck sound better, but I installed a K&N intake. Now I can feel the power as soon as I hit the gas. It was such a simple upgrade, but it has totally transformed my truck. And now, I'll never own a truck without a K&N intake. You've got to experience it for yourself. Get one for your truck at knfilters.com.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that
We're going to talk with the next entry. Class Real Caballo del Diablo with Boy James and all this great crew. The Sportman Unlimited truck. The drivers are Terry Hodkins, Boy James, and Chris Greenwood. We want to talk with all drivers in the finish line for the Baja 1000. Okay, Chris Greenwood, okay. Will. Chris, no problem, my man. Finally, you finished the Baja 1000, my man. I know it's a long way from La Paz to Ensenada. Tell me about the race day.
It was brutal. We fought through. We had a few issues, but Bronco ran great. All the drivers were phenomenal. It tackled just everything effortlessly, and we just had a great time. That's the most important thing.
What about you started the race in La Paz?
Started the race in La Paz, among the last off the line. It was hot and a few challenges, a few bottlenecks, but we overcame them and made up the time, and here we are.
What about the Mexican people from Baja California South, man?
I can't believe how many people were out on the course down there. I mean, it was overflowing. I've never seen something like that in my life, and it was just amazing.
It's like being in a stadium from baseball, something like that.
I would say Super Bowl times a million. It's incredible. Everybody was just so excited, and it was so awesome to see everybody on the course, and everybody was so happy. It was great.
Yeah, for sure. You want to say thank you to your sponsors?
Yeah, I got to say my biggest sponsor is my wife. She puts up with everything I do. Of course, I do have other sponsors like Elevate Off-Road and BFG and Wild Horses, but really it's family and friends, and that's what everybody here, family and friends.
Maybe we're going to see you in the next Baja 1000 next year?
Sure, but not in this car.
Something different, right?
Something different, yeah. This was a goal and a lifetime thing I really wanted to do. Team today, but it'll be something different.
Okay, we're going to talk with the other driver. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. We want to talk with Terry. Terry, good morning, my man. In Ensenada, tell me about the last miles with all the running, the mud, the washes.
The last few miles were definitely rough. The rocks, the mud, it was a mess. But we came through, we pushed hard, we got it done.
Yeah, for sure. What about the Mexican people waiting for you in the race course in the morning?
The Mexican people are absolutely awesome. We love racing down here, the whole team. You know, Chris put together an amazing team, and there's nothing better than racing in Mexico, for sure.
Yeah. Talking about the experience, about you have this experience life, this Baja 1000, what memories you going to have in your brain, man, about racing in Baja?
There's so many memories. All the camaraderie with the team, the people, the different places we've seen in Baja, starting, with La Paz, ending up here in Ensenada. We love Ensenada. We always usually start here, of course. Everybody knows that. But to do this race backwards this year was super fun. And I hope they do it again because it was awesome.
You want to say hi to your family in America, my friend?
Yeah, I'd love to say hi to my wife, Tanya, my daughters, Jamie and Cassidy, and everybody at the shop waiting for me. So I'd like to thank Chris and everybody that helped put this thing together, between Ford Performance and Rigid, Method Race Wheels. Yeah, absolutely. Huge thanks to Boyd and Method. There's so many more to think about. Right now I'm just exhausted. But thank you all. Thanks Score, and thanks everybody at home.
It's time for a Mexican nice breakfast, right, my man?
Yes, it is. It's time for some tacos and a shower.
Yeah, I like that. So thank you for racing with us, and maybe we're going to see you the next year.
Yes, let's hope so.
Thank you, my man.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk with Boy James. Boy, what a race. Epic race starting in La Paz in this Baja 1000, this Ford Bronco.
Yeah, it was really, really special this year to go backwards. I don't know if we picked the best race to try and bring back this Bronco. It's a tough truck, though. 1972, almost stock Bronco to do this race. It was a challenge. It really, really was. But, it's an honor and a privilege to be here, and we're super stoked to get this result.
Yeah, for sure. What about the Mexican people? You love the Mexican people and race fans.
We do. We love Mexico. We love the people. And we're super fortunate. I always say that we're fortunate, and it's a privilege to be here and to race on the land that people own and allow us to come through, and to people be so warm and friendly and really just be super fans of off-road racing. It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. You want to say thank you to your sponsor, your family?
I'd say thanks to Chris Greenwood. He's got a great team of guys, and I was honored that he invited me to come race with him, and we couldn't have had a better group of guys to do this. The crew and the chase crew. Nobody's slept since Thursday. It was tough to get here. We're here late. We started late. We were the fourth last off the line, and this thing is a tank. We just drove past trucks that cost 100 times more than what this costs. So it's amazing.
Yeah, for sure, my man. It's time for a taco, cerveza.
Probably cerveza. We'll think about tacos later.
Thank you for racing with us.
Cheers. Thank you. Gracias por todo.
Okay, we hear the word from Chris, from Terry, and Boy James finish this Baja 1000, that old school Ford Bronco. So we're going to wait for more cars in the finish line from the Ensenada Convention Center, and we're going to go to a commercial. So my name is Gabriel Garcia, and this is the Baja 1000.
off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
The ultimate adventure tool, with all the storage to hold even more adventure tools. The all-new, adventure-ready Bronco Sport.
Welcome to Ensenada. For those who are looking to expand their culinary horizons, a place where the adventures of the sky, valleys, and oceans come together. Ensenada, the capital of Mexican wine.
The finishing touches of any off-road vehicle are the things you add to make it your own. That's why we've developed a full collection of over 70 Polaris-engineered accessories specifically designed for Pro R. Created in partnership with some of the biggest names in the off-road aftermarket, there are custom wheels and tires, full aluminum doors, steel rock sliders, stylized mirrors and bumpers, innovative storage solutions, Rockford Fosgate premium audio upgrades, and even a high-visibility rigid chase light to help groups stay together. 3 distinct collections, Dune, Desert, and Rugged Trail, help organize all the choices so it's easy to find exactly what you want. Every single accessory was developed in parallel with the vehicle itself, so the look is seamless and installation is easy. Polaris. Think outside.
The K&N intake I installed on my truck really transforms the way it drives. I use my truck all day for work, and I drive in a lot of different environments. It's never let me down, but it didn't have that extra kick that I craved. K&N intake gives my truck that extra edge in both performance and protection, and it sounds awesome when I step on the gas. Bottom line, with the K&N intake, my truck and I can handle any situation.
Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
I got that right turn. We're good. Meet us at the compound group up. At 10-4. Yeah, for sure, dog. Good little driver. Straight on through.
driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. And leave it clean, but not always try and leave it clean, a bit cleaner than found it.
Leave your mark on your mark. Your mark. Best leave your mark. Mark on this mark on the is to hardly all rich building 4. Rocks. Saint. Heat. Tough. Through the toughs. Tough. Heat. Off-road life is tough. Have it and wouldn't have it any other way. Have it any other way. Amsoil for this. Think about your day. Think about what they can do for your day. And protect. Upgrade grade to A. And get action to and get Amsoil free shipping from Amsoil from Fast Fee from Amsoil.
But in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for? Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If Amsoil products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to Amsoil protection today and get fast free shipping from Amsoil.com. love of off-roading is what drives us here at Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry. And it was John Curry's own off-roading adventures that inspired him to push the limits of his vehicles, build the best performing, strongest, most durable products on the market today. That's what he's been doing since the 70s. And it's what he continues to do to this day. Progress and innovate new off-road products for your racing and off-road vehicle needs. So for the finest, most cutting-edge sales and services around, trust Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry, where we don't just make it, we live it.
Welcome to the heart of the Southwest, the land of vibrant sunsets, cacti, and heat that can knock you right off your feet. And what better way to experience the heat of the Southwest than with ass-kicking hot sauce? Authentically made with the finest peppers and spices, our hot sauce packs a punch that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. So whether you're a fan of spicy food or just looking to add some heat to your life, give our hot sauce a try. Ass-kicking hot sauce, the perfect way to heat things up. Have an ass-kicking day.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
The ultimate adventure tool, with all the storage to hold even more adventure tools. The all-new, adventure-ready Bronco Sport.
Another UTV finish this Baja 1000. Can you shut down the engine, please? Okay. Well, we don't have that problem. We can push it over to Ram. Your name, sir?
Brandon Medina.
Brandon, tell me about this Baja 1000. We see a lot of mud inside of your car, my man.
We had a wild night in the just out of the goat trail. There's a ton of mud out there. We had a wild night. We ended up staying there all night. We were stuck. Had to get pulled out. Still went through the mud. We lost an axle. We're on one axle. What else can I say? It was a hell of an adventure.
The Kiwi boys did great.
Yeah.
The New Zealand boys brought it home safe.
Yeah, we this was like a team effort. We basically had my buddy Cameron Reeves here called me up, said, "Hey, you want to race the Baja 1000?" I said, "Yeah, let's do it." And he goes, "I got some friends of mine in New Zealand that want to do it." So we teamed up with them. We set up the car. They came over. We did a bunch of pre-running, got to know each other, and they did a hell of a job. They got the car to us. What mile? 600. Mile 600, and we took it through the night, and then we got stuck in the mud.
And then did another night.
And then did another night. So yeah, it's been great. It's our first 1,000 ever, our first Baja 1,000 race. So we're just stoked to have finished. So
something incredible. First time that's on your bucket list. Yeah, it's a checker flag in that.
Definitely get to check something off the bucket list for sure.
You want to say thank you to your sponsors?
Yeah, definitely. Big shout out to XComp Tires. No flats pre-running or in the 1,000. Not one flat. So incredible tires. We had rugged radios. Radios were good. Who else we got? We got Baja Designs. Thanks for big shout out to Adam Watkins and Wes Wheeler. Big shout out to those guys for getting us dialed in with the lights. Who else? Method rims. Yeah, there's a lot of people helped us out. So
yeah, for sure, buddy. What about the Mexican people? We see a lot of race fans waiting for you guys in the race course.
Oh, they're the best. We were honking the whole time, every time. They're still out there rooting us on. They're the ones. Yeah, Oh, I forgot. We had a flip over. They helped us get the car back on. The people down here are the best. They know they're the best, and I love being down here. It's incredible.
Yeah, for sure. I hope to see you the next year racing with us in the 4 races or maybe the Baja 1000.
Oh yeah. No, I just got to get her cleaned off and get her prepped for the next one, right?
Yeah, for sure. We want to talk with.
Yeah, for March, the 250. So.
Sounds great, buddy. We want to talk with your friend from New Zealand. Yeah. This incredible, great team, great effort, and congratulations for finishing this Baja 1000.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody from Ensenada, all the Mexican people out there. It's super grad. Thank you so much.
We want to talk with the guy from New Zealand. Hey, my man. Yeah, nice, man. Tell me about your trip, all this wild adventure in the Baja 1000.
You Mexicans are absolutely crazy. There was the most extreme conditions I have ever experienced in my entire life, and I've never met so many beautiful people at 2 in the morning, freezing cold. They were screaming and they were clapping. We missed 2 Baja pits. People gave us fuel for free. All they wanted is a photo of us in the buggy. You guys absolutely rock.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's a long trip from New Zealand, my man, from this point in Mexico.
Yeah, we'd love to come back again and maybe we might win it.
Yeah, I like that.
There's only 5 million Kiwis in the world, so we could get there one day.
Yeah, for sure. But I hope to see you. Yeah, I hope to see you the next Baja 1000 coming again and racing this car or maybe another car.
Yeah, we'll be back with vengeance, 100%. And yeah, one last thanks. Thanks, Cameron. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Brendan. And thank you all our support and pit crew. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them. And Giles, especially thanks to Jill, 2 hours ago we weren't going to make it.
Perfect, man. Sounds great. You want to say hi to all the people in New Zealand in that camera?
Yeah. Hey, thanks to all you Kiwis still watching us live. We made it. Thanks to my wife and all our partners and wives. So thank you so much.
Look forward to catching up soon down in Cabo, babe.
Yeah, looking forward to Cabo.
Yeah, and a big thanks to the Mexicans. Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for racing with us and see you in the next Baja 1000.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Another happy race team finished this Baja 1000 from New Zealand and also from the USA. Finished this really Baja 1000. We're going to start with all the drivers, but it's going to be in 15 minutes more. Vamos a platicar con el siguiente equipo en la meta de la Baja 1000. Recuerden que es la edición 56, patrocinada por las llantas BFGoodrich, las mejores del planeta, también por los filtros KN. Y vemos en el vehículo a Germán Encinas de Ensenada, Baja California, llegando en ese clase 7 Stock X. Germán, toda la noche, varios días en el desierto, ¿qué tal la experiencia esta Baja 1000?
Muy buena, estuvo muy entretenido. La lluvia de anoche, ahorita en la mañana, hizo esto un poco complicado, muy buena pista. La verdad que pensábamos que la organización iba a hacer una pista más sencilla las últimas millas, pero muy buena, muy complicada y muy divertida.
¿Quiénes más manejaron este 7 Stock X, Germán?
La familia Romo, Rodolfo, Daniel, el hijo de Rodolfo, son los 3 pilotos. A mí nada más me dieron unas cuantas millas y la verdad que muy contento, muy feliz por haber participado con ellos.
Todo un reto llegar desde La Paz a Ensenada. Ya solamente estar aquí en la meta, Germán, es un gran triunfo.
La verdad que sí. Ahorita venía platicando con Iván, con mi copiloto Iván Estrada. Él en la mañana terminó de correr con William Hedrick, que me hizo favor de copilotearme. Y la verdad que muy entretenido, muy feliz. La verdad que muy contento de haber estado en La Paz y muy contento de terminar aquí en Ensenada. Felicitar a todos por el evento, muy buen evento.
Gracias, Germán. La verdad que fue una fiesta única. Ahí está tu medalla por haber finalizado esta Baja 1000. No cualquiera va a tener esta medalla. Le quiero dar gracias a los patrocinadores, a la gente que los apoyó en esta carrera.
A toda la gente que nos ayuda en el equipo, gente que viene de Mexicali, de San Luis, de La Paz, de Los Ángeles, a la familia Romo, a toda la gente de San Quintín, a toda la gente de la colonia Guerrero, Camalú. Agradecerles por la invitación y muchísimas gracias a todos.
Pues impresionante lo que logran, Germán, varios equipos mexicanos llegando aquí a la meta después de muchas horas en el desierto, en las montañas, y ahora pues con el factor de la lluvia fue toda una odisea llegar a este punto.
La verdad que sí, muy contento y felicitaciones a todos los equipos, a la organización, a todos los corredores y felicidades.
Vamos a platicar con la familia Romo que están tomándose fotografías, que son los dueños de este carro, Germán.
Es correcto, muchísimas gracias.
Vamos a platicar aquí con la familia Romo para que nos den sus impresiones de esta experiencia. ¿Alguno de los pilotos de la familia Romo que está aquí presente? Vamos a platicar, es algo así sencillo. ¿Tu nombre?
Rodolfo Romo.
Rodolfo, ¿es la primera vez que corres con nosotros la Baja 1000?
Así es.
¿Qué tal la experiencia de llegar de La Paz hasta acá?
Pues se ve que no lo volvemos a hacer.
Pero ¿qué tal lo bailaron? Nadie se los quita.
No, eso sí, ya estar aquí ya se olvida lo que ya atrás.
Claro que sí, mucha gente de San Quintín apoyándonos, son ustedes, muy importante la labor de la gente del Valle.
Así es, sí, agradecido pues con todas las personas que nos ayudaron y pues aquí estamos, a ver qué va a seguir.
Posiblemente el próximo año a lo mejor la 250 en San Felipe, la 500.
No creo.
Alguna local allá me imagino en San Quintín que hacen muy buenos eventos y sobre todo, ojalá que próximamente realice otro evento de Escuela Internacional de San Quintín.
Ok, Gabriel, muchas gracias. Gracias a todos.
Gracias a ti, que tengan excelente día. Me imagino que desayunar, tenés mucha hambre.
Claro que sí, ya tenemos como 2 días sin comer.
Perfecto, por la familia Romo de San Quintín, finalizando esta Baja 1000 junto con Germán Encinas de Ensenada. No le pierdan la pista en lo que resta del año aquí en Score International. Gracias a ustedes. Felicidades. Aquí es un triunfo para todos ustedes. Felicidades.
Everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
The ultimate adventure tool, with all the storage to hold even more adventure tools. The all-new adventure-ready Bronco Sport.
Welcome to Ensenada. For those who are looking to expand their culinary horizons, a place where the adventures of the sky, valleys, and oceans come together. Ensenada, the capital of Mexican wine.
The finishing touches of any off-road vehicle are the things you add to make it your own. That's why we've developed a full collection of over 70 Polaris-engineered accessories specifically designed for Pro R. Created in partnership with some of the biggest names in the off-road aftermarket, there are custom wheels and tires, full aluminum doors, steel rock sliders, stylized mirrors and bumpers, innovative storage solutions, Rockford Fosgate premium audio upgrades, and even a high-visibility rigid chase light to help groups stay together. 3 distinct collections, Dune, Desert, and Rugged Trail, help organize all the choices so it's easy to find exactly what you want. Every single accessory was developed in parallel with the vehicle itself, so the look is seamless and installation is easy. Polaris. Think outside.
The K&N intake I installed on my truck really transforms the way it drives. I use my truck all day for work, and I drive in a lot of different environments. It's never let me down, but it didn't have that extra kick that I craved. K&N intake gives my truck that extra edge in both performance and protection, and it sounds awesome when I step on the gas. Bottom line, with the K&N intake, my truck and I can handle any situation.
Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
Yeah, I got that right turn. We're good. Meet us at the promotionals group up. At turn 4. Yeah, for sure, dog. Good little driver. Straight on through.
driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for? Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com. Of off-roading is what drives us here at Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry. And it was John Curry's own off-roading adventures that inspired him to push the limits of his vehicles, build the best performing, strongest, most durable products on the market today. That's what he's been doing since the 70s. And it's what he continues to do to this day. Progress and innovate new off-road products for your racing and off-road vehicle needs. So for the finest, most cutting-edge sales and services around, trust Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry, where we don't just make it, we live it.
Welcome to the heart of the Southwest, the land of vibrant sunsets, cacti, and heat that can knock you right off your feet. And what better way to experience the heat of the Southwest than with ass-kicking hot sauce? Authentically made with the finest peppers and spices, our hot sauce packs a punch that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. So whether you're a fan of spicy food or just looking to add some heat to your life, give our hot sauce a try. Ass-kicking hot sauce, the perfect way to heat things up. Have an ass-kicking day.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that we've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Dos carros más en la meta de esta edición 56 de la BFGoodrich Tires Baja 1000, presentada para todos ustedes por los filtros KN. Queremos dar las gracias a todos los fans mexicanos que han estado a lo largo de la ruta desde La Paz hasta aquí esta Ensenada, gente esperando toda la noche aquí en el Boulevard Costero, y un saludo para toda la Palomilla, que la verdad nos quedamos sin palabras. Impresionante el arranque en el Malecón de La Paz, primera vez en la historia, vivieron la fiesta que esperaban muchos de los fans de aquel lugar y de toda la Baja California Sur. Por más de 50 años vimos gente llorando, gente aplaudiendo en el arranque allá en La Paz. Vamos a platicar con el siguiente piloto. We want to talk with the next driver coming from the finish line for the Baja 1000. Another Class 10. Así que otro piloto de la clase 10. So another Class 10 finish 1000. We can find the number in this car because all the mud, you can see the face from the drivers. It's crazy out there between San Felipe and Ojos Negros. Toda la noche estuvo lloviendo, como pueden ver el carro lleno de lodo. Los pilotos la verdad que van a tener que llegar a un baño a donde estén quedando, sea al hotel o algún lugar. We're going to talk to the drivers. So, these guys finished the Baja 1000. They're going to receive his medal for finish just grilling Baja 1000, the second longest race in the history of the Baja 1000. Así que, happy face. Your name, sir?
Harris. And this is Luis.
Tell me about your, I know you are covered from mud. I hope you don't have a bad time with the rain yesterday, my man.
Oh, no, yeah, it was a great time. Look at us. I mean, we covered in mud, but the whole team pulled together and the car pulled together. It was awesome.
We started the race in La Paz in this amazing buggy.
Who started? Yeah. Kevin Derby started, and Hennessy's started. Yeah, it was awesome. They had a good time. They had a hard time, but, you know, they did good.
You have any problems, mechanical problems in this buggy?
Yeah, we had to replace an axle. This axle's on its way out, and we had some accelerator issues. But otherwise, we did car's solid.
From what place from America you come? Maybe California.
San Diego.
It's so close, man. I think you are so happy not finish this time in La Paz because it's so close for the border.
Yeah, absolutely. It's too close, too easy. We love this side of town.
Yeah, for sure. You want to say thank you to your sponsor or maybe your family and home?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to everybody coming out here. Thanks Baja Pits. Thanks BFG. Thank you Ultra, Baja Designs, all the sponsors, everybody coming out. Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys. And my awesome co-driver, Luis. Got anything to say? No, not right now. He's shy.
What about the Mexican people in Tan Peninsula and the race fans?
Oh, yeah. Viva la Baja. Viva la Tijuana.
Maybe we're going to see you the next year in another Score Baja race, maybe the 1,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely next year.
It's time for tacos, right? A nice breakfast, maybe cerveza.
Tacos and cerveza. Simón. Yes, sir.
Thank you, my man. So it's picture time for everybody. It's Baja 1000. Así que imagínense, este es un clase 10. Arrancó muy temprano el jueves en el Malecón de La Paz. Y miren la hora que está llegando en sábado. Llega en el tiempo dentro de competencia. Así que le está contando como si hubiera finalizado esta Baja 1000. Recuerden, hoy a las 7:30 en el Salón Catedral dentro del Centro Social Riviera Ensenada se va a llevar a cabo la ceremonia de premiación. Es abierta al público en general, es entrada gratuita. Ahí pueden comprar souvenirs como la famosa botella de tequila, edición conmemorativa de esta Baja 1000, camisetas también, por supuesto, en todo lo que es aquí el Boulevard Costero. Y más sorpresas más en el evento que va a estar encabezado por mi amigo Rad Soul, la voz oficial de Score International. Recuerden, la leyenda viviente Sal Fish fue el gran mariscal de esta Baja 1000, así que importantísimo el contar con él. Vimos a muchas leyendas en varias partes de la ruta. Estuvo Larry Ragland, no se pudo subir al Trophy Truck del equipo Riviera Racing, pero estuvo aquí en la Baja 1000. Ivan Stewart, también anduvo por aquí Walker Evans y la familia Macmillan. Vamos a esperar al siguiente competidor que suba a la rampa aquí dentro de la edición 56 de la Baja 1000 en Ensenada, Baja California. We want to talk with the next driver, J.D. Daniels, from Granbury, Texas, driving that Polaris Earn S1. Ironman. We want to wait for his moving his helmet. Para toda la gente que ve este carro, él viene desde Texas. Daniels corrió toda la carrera sin un relevo al volante. Imagínense como Ivan Stewart, el hombre de acero sin copiloto. Increíble, la verdad, bastantes horas en el desierto. Seguramente va a estar muy, muy cansado por esta gran hazaña que está logrando en la Baja 1000. So we will talk with him. So, not a problem, my man. JD, Ironman. What a battle against the Baja terrain. It's a long day. I talked with you in the Continental Road in La Paz, and you told me about your dream come true, racing Ironman, this Baja 1000.
Excuse me. Yes, indeed. I've been trying this for a while, and I mean, I cannot even believe it. I mean, this is what 50 hours sitting in this seat. I had 4 minutes to spare. I didn't get out of the seat. I slept in the seat twice for like a half an hour. I never got out. I never changed a flat. BFG's tires were amazing. Their pit service, second to none. But for me, this is a big deal. You know, I built this car, and I wanted this this is a big deal. And not everybody gets one of these.
Yeah, for sure, my man. Just finish this race for everybody. It's like be a winner, true champion from Baja, and racing with not second driver that you say you sleep 2 times in the race course. Almost 50 hours from La Paz to this point, man. Hat off to you. It's a dream come true.
It is, man. It was filled with some trials and tribulations. I had the car upside down once. Some great guys happened to be in the area. They came and helped me out. And, in fact, one of them just came up and delivered this Tecate to me, so I really appreciate that. I had a mechanical issue and some locals down near, I think we're in San Quentin. The fans, they're along the race course everywhere, the first 200 miles. They came and they helped me fix my car. It was unbelievable. The fans down here are just, they're fanatical. They are wonderful people. I just love it.
Yeah, for sure. The Mexican people in the entire race from the first 300 miles near to San Felipe, all the Baja California South. It's amazing, my man. Finish this race. And I think you want to say thank you to your sponsors, your family and home.
Absolutely. First and foremost, my wife, Tina, my daughter, Jordan, and the rest of my family. Tammy, Tracy, Todd, Paul, Ivy, my father-in-law. I mean, they're great people. They believe in me. They let me do what I want to do. Sponsor-wise, Sunoco has been fantastic to me for a number of years. I worked for them, and they helped me with my race program. Rugged Radios hooked us up with some killer comms. International Satellite Services, they gave us some push-to-talk radios that I'd never used before. My crew, we were sold. They were wonderful. I was able to, no matter where I was, being by myself, I could talk to my crew anywhere on the Baja Peninsula. Whereas with regular radios, kind of a challenge. Victorville Cycles, BFGoodrich, they were great too. Their tires, as I said, I didn't change one flat the entire time. The spare is still sitting back there. It never came out of that rack, so fantastic.
So cool to hear this, my man. I know that was in your bucket list. Now it's gone. But maybe in the future we're going to see you in the next Baja 1000 Ironman, or is the only time you're going to make this thing?
I don't know, man. I tried it 2 years ago as part of an Ironman challenge. We had 6 cars come down and do it. And I made it to race my 1009. This is not easy. It's hard. It's hard. It plays with your mind. It plays with your body. It's hard. I don't know. I got to think about that. I think I'd like to sit in a seat next to somebody else, let them drive, just tell them what they're doing wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Navigators, yeah, it's different, the game. So congratulations, my man. You deserve it. You get that medal. You are one of the Ironmans in this Baja 1000. And I hope your family is so proud for you in Texas.
They're already blowing up my phone, man. They've been watching you and your crew do your telecast, live stream, or whatever. So thank you very much for being here and giving us a chance to talk.
Thank you, my man, and I hope you have a great breakfast, maybe more cerveza and a hot shower.
I'll do all those, yes. Indeed.
I hope to see you the next Baja 1000 in Ensenada.
Time will tell. We'll see. All right. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Well, J.D. Daniels finished this. Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations to J.D. Daniels finished this Baja 1000 with the BFG tires in this UTV car. We're going to talk with more drivers, but you can see this life history. He wants to beat the Baja 1000 Ironman. That means with not a second driver in this single-seater Polaris car. So he come and finished the race. So hat off to this guy and his entire race crew. So it's one of the happy histories in this Baja 1000. We want to talk with the next entry. Vamos a platicar con el siguiente equipo llegando aquí a la meta del Boulevard Costero. Otro equipo de Tijuana, Baja California. Vimos allá en la revisión mecánica, platicamos de tu plan y pues vemos que estás cumpliendo con tu objetivo.
Se logró. no hay nada más que decirlo.
¿Qué tal el lodo? Vemos que están empapados, llenos de lodo, me imagino.
Sí, había mucho lodo ya en las últimas secciones.
¿Quiénes manejaron contigo este carro a lo largo de la ruta?
Mi hermano mayor, Juan Manuel Sánchez, mi amigo Omar González y mi otro hermano Juan Bernardo Sánchez.
Así que pues están aquí recibiendo el festejo de agua, cerveza por parte de su equipo. Cuidado, más cuidado con la pantalla, por favor. Y hablando de lo que es la carrera, ¿qué problemas tuvieron a lo largo de la ruta?
Hubo de todo. Hubieron árboles que estorbaban, se volteaba el carro, muchas atascadas en los talcales, pero pues, se sacó adelante la chamba, que era lo importante, y aquí estamos.
Claro que sí, otro equipo mexicano cruzando la meta, nada sencillo de La Paz hasta acá, Ensenada. ¿Qué tal los fans a lo largo de la ruta?
La verdad, muy bonito allá, pues, aquel lado del sur. La gente desde el día del recorrido estaban ahí, que haciendo su carnita asada, que apoyando a todos. La verdad, el fanaticismo del sur es muy grande. Sí. Y pues ahora sí que quiero agradecer a toda la gente que me apoyó, del Sol Racing, Mario Reynoso, mi papá más que nada, por hacer esto posible. Todos mis amigos que vinieron a apoyarnos, los de Mirage, José Zúñiga por una chulada de motor que armó. Y pues sí, a todos los nombres que se me ha olvidado mencionar, pero que apoyaron para estar en donde estamos.
Claro que sí, pues casi 50 horas llegan con el tiempo medido, pero están aquí, son ganadores, ya terminó esta Baja 1000, solamente es un triunfo en realidad.
Eso sí, la verdad, a partir de la 1800, que por lo general es la medida de la Baja 1000 normal, tuvimos muchos problemas y ya nos las veíamos oscuras, pero pues hicimos lo posible por hacer llegar el carro y se hizo llegar el carro.
Sacando el corazón mexicano como siempre, nunca se raja uno.
Nunca. A eso veníamos.
Un saludo para toda tu familia que está viendo la transmisión de Score International.
Un saludo a todos los que nos están viendo, amigos y familia.
Claro que sí, vamos a platicar con algunos de tus pilotos, alguien que más haya manejado. ¿Te tocó manejar?
Me tocó manejar toda la noche, toda la lluvia, estuvo pesado. Me volteé en un arroyo, ya no aguantaba el frío. Mi hermano fue y nos ayudó a volver a prender el carro, se la rifó, tomó las primeras 300 millas sin errores y al final también cerró. Échale salsa, échale salsa.
Muchas horas sin dormir para todos ustedes, increíble.
Son más de 50 horas estamos sin dormir.
Increíble la verdad, y pues me imagino que tu familia muy feliz de saber que están aquí ya en la meta, sanos y salvos, y luego que van a ir a Tijuana a festejar.
Increíble, festejar, todos son bienvenidos a festejar, se va a hacer un fiestón.
Nos vamos a ver en la próxima Baja 1000, a la mejor aquí en Ensenada el año que viene.
Claro que sí.
Gracias y muchas felicidades. Así que pues otro equipo mexicano finalizando de Tijuana, Baja California, México, buscando el triunfo y llegan aquí. Vamos a platicar también. ¿Tu nombre?
Juan Bernardo Sánchez.
Bernardo, ¿qué tal la experiencia correr esta Baja 1000 con este gran equipo de amigos?
Es algo increíble, es algo que nunca pensé que fuéramos a completar. Menos en familia como lo logramos hacer hoy. El día de hoy fue unas 48, 50, ni siquiera sé cuánto llevamos.
Más de 50 horas.
Increíbles que nos pasó de todo. Ya le comentó un poquito mi hermano, pero fue impresionante como nos tuvimos todos, todo el equipo estuvo junto, nunca se rajó exactamente.
Es un deporte familiar, ustedes lo están demostrando una vez más. Vamos a platicar con el padre de ustedes. ¿Qué tal llegar aquí a la Baja 1000 Ensenada?
La mayor satisfacción del mundo. La verdad son unas experiencias muy bonitas, bastante difícil, pero todo se puede con el apoyo de todos.
Mucha gente de Tijuana apoyándolos en toda la ruta.
De todas partes. Traemos gente que viene apoyándonos desde muchas partes, tanto hombres como mujeres, y pues te hacen sentir que tienes que lograrlo.
Claro que sí, ya estar aquí es un gran triunfo.
Exactamente. Le quiero dar las gracias, por favor, a mi mecánico, mi preparador del carro, José Zúñiga, Mario Reynoso. Y no puedo seguir mencionando nombres, Miguel, Flores, la verdad, les agradezco todo.
Un equipo muy grande,
todo.
de muchas personas.
muchas personas involucradas porque estamos viendo en carros de apoyo, mecánicos.
Exactamente, es algo que se hizo en equipo, es algo que todos vamos a estar celebrando el día de hoy.
Claro que sí, imagino que traen mucha hambre, imagino que van a ir por los tacos y mucha cerveza, estar en familia pues, celebrando.
Ay, no sabes cuánto estoy esperando para eso. 4 días. ¿Qué llevamos? 3, 4 días sin dormir desde la recorrida, 3 días antes. Pero ya se logró. Ahora sí vamos a disfrutar.
Claro que sí, esperamos verlos en la próxima Baja Mil o en algún otro evento del 2024 aquí en Score.
Es el plan. Pues la verdad con la emoción que tenemos ahorita parece que vamos a correr todos, ¿no? El próximo año.
Queremos empezar la temporada.
Nos vemos en San Felipe en el próximo mes de abril.
Este es el plan.
Gracias. Muchas felicidades, gracias a ustedes por participar con nosotros y que tengan excelente viaje de regreso a Tijuana.
Muchas gracias, igualmente.
Pues viene lo que es la fotografía oficial del equipo que está llegando a la meta, todo el equipo de Tijuana, el equipo de Sol Racing Team. Así que imagínense, todo el equipo llegando, una felicidad inmensa. Más de 50 horas que no han podido dormir, están aquí tomándose la fotografía del recuerdo y también en la transmisión en vivo. Son de los momentos que uno guarda en el corazón, toda esta gente, familia, amigos, que después de tantas millas, más de 1,300 millas entre La Paz y Ensenada, están aquí cruzando la meta del Boulevard Costero como los grandes guerreros mexicanos que son. Así que imagínense, muchos equipos de Tijuana, tuvimos gente de Los Cabos, gente de La Paz corriendo con nosotros, de Ciudad Juárez, de Guadalajara, Jalisco, también gente por supuesto de Ensenada, Baja California, de Mexicali, gente de San Quintín, gente de San Felipe, gente de la Ciudad de México, gente que también vino desde Nayarit, gente que vino de 18 países en total. Por ejemplo, vimos a hermanos de Chile, de Bolivia como Juan Carlos Chavos Sabatierra, de Argentina como Diego Llanos, de Perú como Jano Montoya, también gente que vino de, por supuesto, Canadá, de los Estados Unidos, gente que vino desde la India, desde Japón, gente que vino desde España, de Holanda, de Italia, de Inglaterra, de Nueva Zelanda, de Australia y por supuesto México, nuestro país. Aquí en la Baja Mil celebrando en Ensenada, Baja California, se cierra este día el Campeonato Mundial 2023 de Score International. Son 50 años de festejos por parte de Score International y de vida dentro del mundo de las carreras fuera de camino. Mi nombre es Gabriel García, vamos a hacer una pausa comercial y volvemos con más en vivo en directo desde la rampa de llegada.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
of off-roading is what drives us here at Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry. And it was John Curry's own off-roading adventures that inspired him to push the limits of his vehicles, build the best performing, strongest, most durable products on the market today. That's what he's been doing since the 70s, and it's what he continues to do to this day. Progress and innovate new off-road products for your racing and off-road vehicle needs. So for the finest, most cutting-edge sales and services around, trust Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry, where we don't just make it, we live it.
Welcome to the heart of the Southwest, the land of vibrant sunsets, cacti, and heat that can knock you right off your feet. And what better way to experience the heat of the Southwest than with ass-kicking hot sauce? Authentically made with the finest peppers and spices, our hot sauce packs a punch that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. So whether you're a fan of spicy food or just looking to add some heat to your life, give our hot sauce a try. Ass-kicking hot sauce, the perfect way to heat things up. Have an ass-kicking day.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Ultimate adventure tool with all the storage to hold even more adventure tools. The all-new adventure-ready Bronco Sport.
finishing touches of any off-road vehicle are the things you add to make it your own. That's why we've developed a full collection of over 70 Polaris-engineered accessories specifically designed for Pro R. Created in partnership with some of the biggest names in the off-road aftermarket, there are custom wheels and tires, full aluminum doors, steel rock sliders, stylized mirrors and bumpers, innovative storage solutions, Rockford Fosgate premium audio upgrades, and even a high-visibility rigid chase light to help groups stay together. 3 distinct collections, Dune, Desert, and Rugged Trail, help organize all the choices so it's easy to find exactly what you want. Every single accessory was developed in parallel with the vehicle itself, so the look is seamless and installation is easy. Polaris. Think outside.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
Welcome to the heart of the Southwest, the land of vibrant sunsets, cacti, and heat that can knock you right off your feet. And what better way to experience the heat of the Southwest than with ass-kicking hot sauce? Authentically made with the finest peppers and spices, our hot sauce packs a punch that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. So whether you're a fan of spicy food or just looking to add some heat to your life, give our hot sauce a try. Ass-kicking hot sauce, the perfect way to heat things up. Have an ass-kicking day.
Love of off-roading is what drives us here at Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry. And it was John Curry's own off-roading adventures that inspired him to push the limits of his vehicles. Build the best performing, strongest, most durable products on the market today. That's what he's been doing since the 70s. And it's what he continues to do to this day. Progress and innovate new off-road products for your racing and off-road vehicle needs. So for the finest, most cutting-edge sales and services around, trust Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry, where we don't just make it, we live it.
The ultimate adventure tool, with all the storage to hold even more adventure tools. The all-new, adventure-ready Bronco Sport.
Off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from amsoil.com.
Yeah, I got that right turn. We're good. Meet up at the compound group up. At 10-4. Yeah, for sure, dog. Good little driver, straight on through.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe. We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from amsoil.com. of off-roading is what drives us here at Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry. And it was John Curry's own off-roading adventures that inspired him to push the limits of his vehicles, build the best performing, strongest, most durable products on the market today. That's what he's been doing since the 70s. And it's what he continues to do to this day. Progress and innovate new off-road products for your racing and off-road vehicle needs. So for the finest, most cutting-edge sales and services around, trust Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry, where we don't just make it, we live it.
Welcome to the heart of the Southwest, the land of vibrant sunsets, cacti, and heat that can knock you right off your feet. And what better way to experience the heat of the Southwest than with ass-kicking hot sauce? Authentically made with the finest peppers and spices, our hot sauce packs a punch that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. So whether you're a fan of spicy food or just looking to add some heat to your life, give our hot sauce a try. Ass-kicking hot sauce, the perfect way to heat things up. Have an ass-kicking day.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Estamos recibiendo otros dos carros más aquí en la meta de la edición 56 de la BFGoodrich Tires Baja 1000. Arribando al Boulevard Costero de Ensenada. Arturo Bravo de Ensenada, Baja California, el equipo Sanimex Racing. Su ruta o su plan era correr toda la carrera sin un relevo volante. Vamos a platicar con él en unos momentos más. Aquí en la meta de esta Baja 1000. Vamos a esperar a que se pueda quitar el casco, apaga el carro, llega su equipo. El buen Gonzalo Valdés, Migón, felicidades. Juaco Loco, todos aquí. ¿Qué tal la carrera, amigo? ¿Qué tal la diversión? ¿Te tocó manejar, como dijiste, toda la ruta solo?
Sinceramente no la aguanté. Nos aventamos 1150 millas y de ahí me puse malo, se me subió la presión y decidí mejor soltarle el volante para que me deba terminar.
El tremendo Gon, segundo piloto de excelencia. ¿Qué tal el arranque allá en el malecón? Toda la palomilla estaba repleto, toda la pista allá en Baja California Sur.
No, de hecho no nomás en el malecón, te encontrabas gente, cambiamos 3 veces, nos encontramos pando. 3 días tenía la gente ahí y no nomás, por decir, como nos juntamos comúnmente, hombres, mujeres, desde niños, abuelitos, la gente, la verdad, del sur, otro rollo, les apasiona el off-road.
La verdad que sí, para ellos es una religión el off-road. Aquí hay excelentes aficiones en Ensenada, San Felipe, pero creo que ya están en otro nivel.
No, para ellos es una religión, la verdad.
La verdad es que sí. ¿Cuánta gente estuvo contigo? Vamos a mucha gente, creo que más de 30 personas.
Sí, éramos alrededor de 28, 29 personas, teníamos 8 carros de apoyo, 8 copilotos. Eran 9, perdón. No, 8. Eran 6 en el segundo asiento y 2 en el tercer asiento, por el tamaño.
Tus patrocinadores, sabes que Sanimex es importantísimo, pero ¿quiénes más son parte de tu programa de carreras en esta Baja 1000?
Pues igual, en el amortiguadores King, luces en Baja Design, de hecho ahí en la revisión, la verdad también se portaron muy bien. y algunos compañeros míos de aquí de Ensenada.
Primera baja 1000 que corre, si no me equivoco, la vamos a volver a hacer pronto.
Primeramente, la verdad, es una aventura muy bonita.
¿Qué tal la lluvia en las últimas partes, San Felipe, el lodo? Vemos que el carro llega tapizado de lodo.
No, de hecho, nos tocó manejar con mucha lluvia pesada, era lluvia leve, pero pues no te dejaba, no puedes avanzar al mismo ritmo porque luces y se te hace una pared, no puedes avanzar sin...
Así es, Arturo, la medalla para que te la pongas. Ya solamente llegar aquí a la meta de esta baja 1000 es un triunfo increíble. Muchas horas sin dormir de todo tu equipo y sacando siempre el corazón mexicano por delante para llegar aquí a la meta.
Sí, la verdad que sí. Como dijo el Evaristo, el facho no terminó 200,000, ahorita se aventó más de eso.
Así es, pues muchos meses de preparación se ven culminados aquí. Me imagino que ahora a festejar como equipo.
Sí, vamos a ver a qué salen los rabanitos, ¿no?
Me imagino que sí, acá el Gonza va a poner guapo con el desayuno.
Sí, vamos a ver. Ahora le va a tocar Gonzalo Valdés.
Claro que sí, Arturo, pues muchas gracias por participar con nosotros. Felicidades y gracias a ti. Y nos vemos el próximo año. Esperemos verte a lo mejor en San Felipe, si no en la baja 1000.
Sí, la verdad que sí, vamos a hacer todo lo posible, ¿no? Hasta donde la cartera aguante.
Claro que sí, felicidades y a disfrutar de este día y también a descansar.
Así es, la verdad que sí, fueron más de 50 horas que me aventé en pie y sí, algo difícil.
Claro que sí, pues muchas felicidades, Arturo, y Sanimec Racing presente en la baja 1000.
Así es, estamos a la orden.
Gracias para Arturo Bravo, finalizando esta baja 1000, nada sencillo el reto, más de 50 horas sin dormir, está llegando aquí a la meta, en su casa, en el Boulevard Costero de Ensenada, así que imagínense, saludando a todos sus amigos, toda la gente que está participando. Estamos viendo que está llegando aquí toda su familia. Importantísimo, la verdad, el divertirse, el gozar de esta emoción de la baja 1000, ahí con su familia que lo está saludando. También aquí vemos a su sobrino que está. Así que estamos viendo aquí lo importante del deporte familiar, mucha gente saludando, tomándose las fotografías del equipo Sanimec Racing, apoyado también por González Racing, corriendo esta carrera de más de 1000 millas para Arturo Bravo, junto con Gonzalo Valdés, y es parte de las vivencias de esta cuarta fecha, el Campeonato Mundial 2023 de Score International. Así que imagínense otro equipo mexicano que llega a la meta, vemos a gente que están ahí muy emocionados, hay llanto, hay muchas alegrías, hay muchas sonrisas, y lo más importante, son parte de la baja 1000. El solamente arrancar allá el Malecón de La Paz fue un reto espectacular. Ellos tuvieron que trasladarse todo el equipo desde aquí hasta allá. Y ahora, pues llegan a casa, es la ventaja, a diferencia cuando la baja 1000 termina en La Paz. Así que importantísimo esta situación. Les habla Gabriel Garcia y esto es la baja 1000 aquí en Ensenada. Vamos a esperar para platicar con el siguiente carro que también está a punto de arribar aquí a la meta para que se puedan tomar la fotografía del equipo. Toda la fotografía también, por supuesto, que van a poder ver próximamente en las redes sociales de Score International, en la revista Score Journal, que sale cada mes con textos de Dan Sánchez, de Dominic Clark. So this is the moment from Arturo Brown from Ensenada. He's finished the Baja 1000 right now with all his family, all his chase guys. His second driver was Gonzalo Valdez from Ensenada, but Arturo drove like more than 1,000 miles. Gonzalo drove like 200 miles, so this is a 4Runner 7X. So we're going to talk with the next driver in a few minutes more. Stay tonight, and we want to talk with, I think, David Clay, driving Ironman in that UTV Polaris. Así que seguimos viendo a Arturo que está con todos sus sobrinos aquí. Así que importantísimo el equipo Sanimec Racing, buscando el seguir tomándose fotografías, el descansar, sobre todo, desayunar algo. Así que vamos a platicar. We want to talk with the next driver, another UTV Polaris car. Finish this Baja 1000. I think it's David Clay driving Ironman in that Polaris car.
Hey guys.
Hey buddy.
Can I sit here?
Yeah, for sure. So another happy Baja finisher, David Clay.
Yeah, I'll get down. Tina, will you keep Instagram live this?
The Baja 1000 Ironman. We have a lot of Ironmans in the UTV cars. So we're going to talk with David about his amazing race in this Peninsula run. 50 hours, man, finishing this Baja 1000. Tell me about that feeling.
You know what? If you're gonna see what Baja's all about, is do it from start to finish in a single seat car with no music, no audio, just you and your thoughts.
What about the Mexican people in Baja California South, man?
Of course they're amazing. Of course they're absolutely amazing. They treated my crew well. They treated us well. It was amazing that they let us come into their home. Seriously, such a beautiful country. I honestly thought I was driving around on a blasted postcard. Beautiful, incredible.
Yeah, you're going to receive your medal, man, for finish this Baja 1000. You deserve it, man. Iron Man.
Woo! Thank you. Thank you.
You want to say thank you to your sponsors?
No, I don't have any sponsors. No, I do have some sponsors. But, no, I've got to just say thank you to my crew. Ironman in the Baja 1000 is only like half the battle. Like, that's half the work. You guys did more than the other half of the work. So grateful for you. Seriously, guys, we had problems. Problem after problem after problem. This guy right here, Nate, he's our Polaris specialist. He just solved them and solved them and solved them, and Brian was his right-hand man, and they just did stuff together, and Jake kept everything else lubed, and these three were Johnny on the spot anywhere we needed to be. The ladies kept everybody comfortable, and then Derek just documented it all. It was like the dream team. Woo! And I just drove. That's all I did. I just drove a lot.
So you guys mind trying to race the next Baja 1000 same style Ironman?
Absolutely not. F that. It was no.
Only one time.
Yeah, we're done. Two-seat car. Two-seat car. Who wants to navigate? Or you can drive too. Thank you.
You want to say hi to your family?
Dude, hello. I do have to thank my ex-wife for supporting the dream 2 years ago when I tried, and I only made it 650 miles. She was cool. My kids supported me. Now I got the new wife that continued to support me. And so that's awesome too. Yeah, no, and honestly, hey, check this out. Moto Race tires. These are the tires I started with, all four. These are the rears, all four tires. This Desert Storm is a badass mother. It's a great tire, not even close. And then Racing Tracks, my company, we do satellite tracking, but I'm so grateful for Stella. They knocked it out of the park. I freaking love my Stella device. I'm so glad I don't have to do the work down here. Keep it up. Anything else?
Perfect. Thank you, my man, for racing with us, and it's time for tacos, right?
Yeah, tacos. How do I get like 10 more of these?
We can talk with that lady, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I need to get my crew. We need to get these.
Okay, my man, thank you for racing with us, and see you the next year in a two-seat UTV car.
Yeah, absolutely. I want my wife to navigate with me. I want to come back here. I love this place. I'm just not doing it alone anymore.
Yeah, sounds great. So congrats again, and have a great day.
Yeah, thanks, Mark Landersman, for giving me the idea like 20 years ago when you told me about your single-seat Class 10 and how it changed your life, Ironmanning the 500. That got the wheels turning, and now here we are. So that guy started it all.
Perfect. Sounds great. And have a great trip to America, my friend.
Thank you.
Well, another half finishers in this Baja 1000. Remember, he drove the entire race car with no that second driver, David Clay from USA. He's the Ironman in the UTV cars. So you can see these cars. He have a lot of problems in the race cars. He's so happy. He said, no more Ironman. The next year, he's going to have a second driver. My name is Gabriel Garcia. We're going to talk with more drivers in the next minute more.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
Si hacemos más como el... Lo entrevistamos más por cortesía. We want to talk with the next driver. Vamos a platicar con el siguiente corredor en llegar y terminar esta Baja 1000. Carro 1679. You speak English or español? Español. ¿Puedes quitarte para hacerte la entrevista? ¿Se podrá? ¿Tu nombre?
Enrique Zazueta.
Si te puedes quitar, Enrique, el casco, por favor, para que se escuche mejor. Enrique Zazueta Jr. Enrique Zazueta Jr. corriendo con su señor padre. La gente de Baja California Sur. Este equipo viene desde La Paz, Baja California Sur. Bastantes horas para llegar aquí a la meta en el bar costero. Así que vamos a platicar con Enrique. Enrique, un largo viaje desde La Paz, su casa, hasta acá. ¿Quiénes te ayudaron a completar esta carrera?
Bueno, pues todo el equipo fue un gran equipo, a pesar de que hicimos mucho tiempo. El segundo piloto fue Cayetano Cota, el tercero Nigel Gale, el cuarto Mele Valencia, mi esposa de copiloto, Alexis Martínez, todo el team Valencia, Mike Gale, Edgar Flores, Azueta, Rosa Guluarte, toda la familia y el equipo Valencia nos hizo llegar a la meta.
Un sueño hecho arrancar la Baja 1000 en La Paz. La Palomilla se portó excelente con todos nosotros y todos los corredores en esta Baja 1000.
Definitivamente un sueño hecho realidad, arrancar de La Paz y poder culminarla. No pudimos ganar, que era el objetivo, pero la logramos terminar, que también es un mérito.
Es un triunfo llegar a esta meta, Enrique. Muchos carros no van a poder llegar, ya tronaron el motor, transmisión, unos vienen bastante lejos allá en el sur. Ya llegar aquí es una victoria.
Definitivamente así lo sentimos todo el equipo, es una victoria. Sufrimos pues las huestes del terreno, del clima, como puedes ver el vehículo cómo viene, la adversidad de todos los elementos, pero lo logramos culminar.
Claro que sí, tus patrocinadores que hicieron posible esta Baja 1000 para ti.
Bueno, pues son los equipos con los que participamos, que sería el Team Valencia, el Team Zazueta, y la familia realmente son los que nos hicieron posible este sueño.
Claro que sí, Enrique, pues el equipo Xoyer otro más, llegando a la meta, nada fácil, me imagino que traen mucha hambre y ya quieren comer algo.
Sí, ya exhaustos, falta de sueño y alimento y bebida.
Perfecto, Enrique, pues un saludo a toda la familia que está viendo la transmisión aquí en Score International.
Pues un saludo a toda la afición que hace también posible, ellos son aliciente que nosotros participemos, y un saludo especial a mi hija que está aquí participando con nosotros, apoyándonos, Emma. Gracias, hermosa, por todo.
Perfecto, Enrique, pues es tiempo de descansar y festejar con todo tu equipo.
Muchas gracias, es momento de festejar.
Así es, la familia Zazueta llegando aquí a la meta de la Baja Mil, el Boulevard Costero Ensenada. Es parte de las experiencias que estamos viviendo dentro de la cuarta fecha del Campeonato Mundial 2023 de Score International. Así que tomándose la foto de grupo para tener el gran recuerdo en lo que es esta Baja Mil. Recuerden, este año se cumplieron 50 años de existencia de Score International y equipos como la familia Zazueta están formando parte de esta odisea aquí en el Boulevard Costero. La carrera arrancó el jueves en el malecón de La Paz, Baja California Sur. Van a tener que empujar el carro que no quiere prender. Vamos a platicar con el siguiente carro que está aquí en la meta de esta Baja Mil. Vamos a ver de quién se trata. Siguen llegando vehículos. ¿Tu nombre?
Joshua Morquecho.
Joshua, si puedes apagar el motor, por favor. 50 horas, una odisea increíble. Platícanos, ¿quién es manejando este UTV?
Primero arrancó Andy Chávez, que es el dueño del carro. Después lo agarré yo. Y después el doctor Ojeda, que siempre nos ha ayudado para seguir Andy otra vez y yo para cerrar la carrera.
¿Qué tal la afición en Baja California Sur? Nunca habíamos estado allá en La Paz en un arranque, un evento de Score International, y fue algo histórico.
Sí, fue algo muy diferente. Nos tocó convivir con la gente en el arranque, en las primeras millas. Sinceramente la gente es pues mucho más apasionada que en cualquier otro lugar. No más que sí les encargamos que sean un poco más responsables, porque sí tenían un poco de desorden ahí en los cruces de carretera, ese tipo de cosas. Se agradece la pasión que tienen, pero realmente exceden un poco el fanatismo por estar haciendo que los competidores sean un poco más peligrosos en la cuestión de que los puede haber un accidente mucho más rápido. Y es un consejo tal vez que lo pueden tomar o no, pero sinceramente para que nosotros podamos volver a correr allá y correr un poco más recio, es que la gente sea consciente de lo que está haciendo.
Que sí, yo siempre el aficionado responsable. ¿Quieres darle gracias a tus patrocinadores por culminar esta Baja Mil?
Sí, primero que nada, las gracias a Andy Chávez, que he confiado en nuestro equipo de taller de Dean Raceway durante toda la temporada, a toda la gente de Chilos Trucking, que nunca se rajan a mi taller, Dean Raceway, que sinceramente sin ellos no podemos estar aquí. Después de la carrera, 3 días, nos ha amanecido 3 veces, entonces aquí estamos. Sin ellos no fuera esto posible, se me pasaría, me pongo a mencionar uno por uno, pero gracias a todo el equipo de Chilos, a todo el equipo de Dean Raceway, que de ellos.
Claro que sí, Joshua, me imagino que es tiempo de desayunar y también mucho descanso después de muchas horas detrás del volante.
Sí, tenemos pues más de 72 horas de dormir, pero estamos cada de otra y esperar el 2024 para que todo esto mejore.
Claro que sí, Joshua, esperamos verlos en la próxima San Felipe 250 en abril.
Sin duda estaremos en San Felipe.
Gracias, Joshua, y que tengan excelente viaje alrededor de todos sus hogares.
Muchas gracias a ustedes.
Pues ya lo escucharon, Joshua Morquecho. Finalizando esta Baja Mil, tiene que bajar el carro de la rampa para que se puedan tomar fotografías con todos los integrantes de su equipo dentro de las 1000 millas, la cuarta fecha del Campeonato Mundial 2023 Score International. That was Joshua Morquecho. Finish this Baja 1000. My name is Gabriel Garcia. My body rod is having a little nap for be ready for the ceremony awards that's going to happen today in the Cathedral Room inside from the Riviera Convention Center. This was an epic Baja 1000 presented by BFG Tires, Skynet Filters, and all the great sponsors like King Chuck's, Ford, VIP Racing Fuels, Polaris Cars, Atlas Roger Radios, Baja Vida, Optima Batteries, and of course all the government from Baja California, so thank you. Para toda la gente que está viendo este final de la transmisión de esta edición 56 de la Baja 1000, muchas gracias a todos los fans que hicieron algo épico en esta Baja 1000, gracias a los 335 equipos que arrancaron en La Paz el jueves pasado, aquí en la meta, todos los fans que se han comportado excelentemente. También agradecer a los gobiernos de Baja California, a la gobernadora María del Pilar, al gobernador de Baja California Sur, también a todos los alcaldes, alcaldesas que hicieron posible esta gran Baja 1000. Nos vemos en el 2024 en lo que va a ser el próximo Campeonato Mundial 2024 de Score International. Excelente día.
We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.